Prayer for the ops. Swag team featuring Take Note. Jody. Benji. Flawless. Big up my swag team for Willian.
Let's fucking go, baby. Let's get it. Yeah. Mark 11, dead him. Send a nigga back to heaven. Just to go and meet his brethren. You can tell the Lord that I sent him. Say it. Amen. We're blowing out 9/11. We're blowing out 9/11. We're blowing out 9/11. Mark 11, dead him. Send a nigga back to heaven. Just to go and meet his brethren. You can tell the Lord that I sent him. Say it. Amen. We're blowing out 9/11. We're blowing out 9/11. We're blowing out 9/11.
That shorty bad, gorgeous. Diamonds impeccable, flawless. New age plug cordless. Roll with some killers, lawless. I take a nap and I send them to hell. Pour on one out for them others as well. Swag team and take no. Jane off, talking about shells. I pull up on the scene and I'm bringing the crowd. They just think it's a dream. Ain't no bitches allowed. The way that I spit is a nightmare. They care for all of these babies, it's not fair. I'm the best of the client in hot chairs, sending them straight back to heaven with slide prayers. Painting footprints on doors, like cares. Trying to get out of clubs is a nightmare. Send them straight back to heaven with slide prayers. Painting footprints on doors is a nightmare. Yo, painting footprints on doors is a nightmare.
Mark 11, dead him. Send a nigga back to heaven. Just to go and meet his brethren. You can tell the Lord that I sent him. Say it. Amen. We're blowing out 9/11. We're blowing out 9/11. We're blowing out 9/11. Mark 11, dead him. Send a nigga back to heaven. Just to go and meet his brethren. You can tell the Lord that I sent him. Say it. Amen. We're blowing out 9/11. We're blowing out 9/11. We're blowing out 9/11.
Cooking the method, naturally came with the remedy. My flow be heavenly, like I got bands when we travel the galaxy. Body blows, now they just dropping like dominoes. Slip up the decimal, came with the cooking flow. Yeah, they know. Calls on the cellular, always been popular, never been regular. Came off the dome, fly up to Rome, still on the phone, yo with the jugular. Set with the temperature, lost in the nebula. Catch us in two like the molecule. Checking my DNA, darker than liquor. Drop on my enemies like my name Hercules. What? Speaking to Petrov, he's shooting the messenger. Drinking the pain, I will talk to your brain like it's Morpheus. Sipping Courvoisier, came with the Jacko bag. TBE, package is bookie, swimming jacuzzis. Now they just bougie, hooshy. Beauty, red like a ruby, trying to deal me.
Mark 11, dead him. Send a nigga back to heaven. Just go and meet his brethren. You can tell the Lord that I sent him. Say it. Amen. We're blowing out 9/11. We're blowing out 9/11. We're blowing out 9/11. Mark 11. Dead him. Just to go and meet his brethren. You can tell the Lord that I sent him. Say it. Amen. We're blowing out 9/11. We're blowing out 9/11. We're blowing out 9/11.
Praying for the ops that ain't worth my time. You in the streets earning stripes, putting bags on peeps, not working like I'm God like on track in his church is mine. My sermon's fire. Yeah, break bread and serve some wine. Don't let no ops just lurk inside. No more pitch drinking, curling vibes. Whistle with the pen, I'm learning life. My face is divine. Words is fire in perfect time. Nurtured right. Yeah, man, there be learning lines, rehearsing lines. Trust me, far from certified. Active while you sleep, I'm working nights. I want all the ups to feel like that Jurgen guy on Merseyside.
Yes, people. Welcome back to another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. That track there, Prayer for the Ops, Swag Team Jody featuring Jay North, Benji, and myself is out now. Official video out now on the Swag Team Empire YouTube. That is Swag Team Empire. I put the link for it in the comments as well, and it'll be out on all streaming platforms August the 8th, people. So this Monday it'll be out, so we'll probably do another watch party for it as well. But this is the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, people, where all of the Sarcasm City TV residents get to have their say. This is the show for you lot. You get to ask us any sporting question, past or present. So it can be football, it can be basketball, it can be boxing, whatever you want to ask us, people. Whatever you want to ask us, feel free to ask. And I'm joined by Timo. I'm joined by Eddie as well. Timo, what are you telling me first and foremost? You good?
I'm good. New season's already.
It is, man. Is that why you're so happy? Is it a new season, yeah? Is that why you're so happy?
Nah, you know what? I'm
What,
excited.
are you so
When
happy?
he's signing, innit? I'm signing. We finally got the Cucurella deal. So
Okay. We're gonna get to all of that. Don't worry, we will get to all of that. Eddie, my brother, talk to me. You good?
I'm good, family. Just posted up, chilling. Excited to
Love
be a
it.
part of the Q&A. We got football back. It's
Yes.
love, baby. It's love.
Yes, we do have football back, people. And as you can see from the title, Timo mentioned it, Chelsea to sign Cucurella and look to hijack the De Jong deal. So we'll probably be discussing both of those things as well as much more with the Premier League being back tomorrow. Premier League is officially back tomorrow. We will be doing the watch along for it. Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. We all know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? In that, like, we all know what is about to happen
the card,
in
the
that
chaos.
game.
Let's go. I'm here for this.
We all know what it's going to be. So there will be a watch along going down on the channel, people. There will be a watch along for that tomorrow, as well as stats, facts, and vibes as well. Though, so yeah, get your questions in though, man. You lot, this is all for the Sarcasm City residents. Get your questions in. Don't forget, if you are a member as well, this is one of the perks. Your question, your comment will take priority, so I will get to it. So if you see me going to the same names, you know why, people. Link for the membership is in the what's it called? I just seen this guy's name, you know. The link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well, people. Big up Anthony who says, whoa, Flawless can actually spit. Big up, man. Appreciate it. Golf says, Eddie doesn't even have to ask. The like button already smashed. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already anyway.
Shout out my big dog Ghost in the chat. You already know as well, my boy.
Big up, Ghost. Broderick says, slaps, big up to you. Much appreciated. Glad you like the track. Taza says, Cristiano Ronaldo is said to have been excellent in training this week, says Chris Wheeler. Is that enough rest? He should be good. You know what I'm saying? In that he should be flying and ready to go. He should be. I don't know really what this information means. It don't change my approach. You know what I'm saying? It don't change my thought process on Ronaldo. It don't change anything. Whether he was training well or whether he was training badly, don't change what I think of the whole Cristiano Ronaldo situation. But we'll go to the Chelsea done on the channel first and foremost. Timo, Cucurella, set to sign for your club.
I'm excited to see, actually. And it gives competition on that left wing back as well. And the fact that Ben Chilwell hasn't got his true potential yet because he's just coming back from the knee ligament injury. He's going to be slowed into the first team. And I think this is a massive signing, considering the fact that a lot of people have been questioning about Todd Bowley's transfer targets and that, and we lost a couple of the players that went to Barcelona. But at the moment, Cucurella is that type of player that can play as a left back, left wing back, left centre back, left mid, even right wing back as well if he needed. But the depth in the squad from the back line is humongous as well. The fact that not only that, but also Azpilicueta to sign 2 years and another 2 year.
You extended Azpilicueta's deal. He's not going Barca.
He extended Azpilicueta's deal as well. So we need. I think what from the top boys' perspective is that I think he wants to keep him just because of the leadership in the locker room, because we're going to need that next season. And I think this is not. I think Bowley's not done yet with the targets. I think he's going to go for more. That De Jong and Fofana, they look stronger. And we might see some chaos in the next couple of days, man. But I'm excited for Saturday.
Yeah, and we know how you love chaos. I can't lie, I love chaos as well. When it's not your team, chaos in the footballing world is great, yo. Friday, man. I think we're all banking on what is going to happen Friday. Welcome, Jess, to the show as well. Surf is in the building as well. What are you telling me, Surf? Are you good?
Yeah, man. I just, I love it. I love it when people try and think of a demise for Chelsea. I just love it. Yeah. This club can't get beaten by sanctions. It can't get beaten by the government. You guys were praying for us to be taken over by the Chicago Cubs, people. You know what I mean? Those bums in Chicago who don't do their work. All I'm saying is, it's now. You know what? It's not 200 million. It's not 250. Apparently now the budget's 300 million.
I've heard it's 300 million as well.
And they're going to go in. And they're going to go in for Fofana, the full whack. So.
Wow. So it'd be Cucurella, Fofana. Wow, okay.
All right. Koulibaly, Sterling, and there's still money left over for De Jong. So it's like...
Hey, relax. You know what I'm saying? And I need to relax. You know what I'm saying? Relax.
Just saying, you guys better move on. I don't know who your Fellaini target is for this summer, but, you better move on.
Nah, he's
Start
it. He's just the number. He's just the numero uno. You know what I'm saying? And that he's it, innit? You know what I'm saying? Same way you lot had Rafinha, and then there was nothing after that. Like I think it's the same shit. Like
don't try that. Don't try that.
Yeah. It's not. Ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun in it. Yeah, you think you slick in it? Yeah.
There's no gun for you, man. It's just wishing. That's what it is. It's
Nah. We got the gun. Hey, we've had a good window. We've had a good window. Yeah, 100%. We need to be better though. We did a perfect window.
It's better, yeah.
But now it needs to improve. But yeah, I've no complaints with the window so far. We just need more. I'll keep saying this. We need more than what we've had, but it's a solid start. Jez, my guy, what you telling me? You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, man. Calm, Jez.
Thanks,
Say again?
Cheers for that. Cheers.
I know, Jez, man. What's going on, man?
hell.
Yo, hella lot.
No,
It's not like you to have low energy. Are you busy? What's going on, fam?
No, I'm a football
You
manager
trying to?
right now.
Yo, right. I knew it was either football manager or you're talking to a snowbody. I knew it was one of the two. All right, say no more, man. Say no more. I knew it was one of those two things. He was hella distracted. Like I could tell in it. Like
Yeah, bro, I just was giving someone, I was struggling to give someone a contract, asked for way much money from, like, sponsors, talking like starters. I'm like, what is this?
and you lot continue to get your questions in. One quick thing I'll go to, you know what I'm saying, for two surfer on this. Cucurella, thoughts on that deal? It looks like you're going to sign him now.
Yeah, that's done, man. There's the medical was tonight. They're probably going to announce the deals tomorrow. Yeah, so Cucurella apparently is now 55 million plus 7 million add-ons. I don't know what the add-ons are. I'll just say 55 million, right? Because the add-ons, I don't know what they are.
Yeah.
But I think what I'm most excited about this deal is it's not actually it's Cucurella, but I don't have to hear all them Cobham bitches moan and cry that we sold Colwell on a buyback. It's just a loan for a year. It's just a loan. You're safe now. Your chosen one it will be back in a year's time. Enjoy it, man. On a serious note, Cucurella, it's funny, isn't it? Chelsea can't win this summer, and I love it. It means you fear us and we're back. Not anyone here, but you know what I mean. Others like apparently.
All fans talking shit about
it's
you.
like,
Yeah.
why haven't you spent any money yet? Or why are you spending too much money? First of all, who the hell are you? You're not. It's not your money because you know what I mean. Worry about your own club. And second of all, listen, it's the price of doing business. The guy's got 4 years left on his contract. He's had an outstanding season. City wanted him, no matter what any City fan tells you, 40 million, whatever. We paid a little bit of extra because we didn't want to sell Colwell. That's why we paid a little bit extra. They actually rate Colwell. So this thing about Tuchel's got no pull or doesn't rate the youth, he didn't want to sell Colwell. Do you know what I mean?
What is it a loan deal and then you bring him back, or is it back?
It's a loan deal.
Where did he go to? Where did he go?
Brighton. It's went to Brighton.
Oh, that's fair enough then. That's good. That's good business.
So
is Colwell, is he a fullback or is he a centre back?
He's a centre back.
Okay. Well, you can play obviously left on. You can play left of a centre back 3, and you can play the back 4 as well.
What's gone under the radar is that we also signed Brighton's young left back as well. So we're taking their present and their future left back in one.
Right, who did you take? Who's playing?
There's this 18-year-old called Serge or something like that. He's highly rated at Brighton, so we took their present and their future left back. So, we took it. I'm excited, man, and it's not done. We're not finished.
You lot will do business with him. I said this about Chelsea, though. Go on.
Fofana gets done. I think Fofana will get done next week. I think 70 plus add-ons. I think they'll get done. I know Aspie signed, but I still would like a right wing back.
Yeah.
I think
you definitely need a wing back.
I think Aspie's signing is more of a feel good, like keep him in the dressing room sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of
have him around the experience.
Have him around, like John Terry's last season where he hardly played, stuff like that. Just keep around. Get a right wing back in. Frankie de Jong, get him in. And do you know what? For the chaos, to get
Ronaldo,
Aubameyang.
Oh, Aubameyang would be great. Aubameyang would be fantastic. Yeah. Yo, if you lot do sign Aubameyang, the first content creator who says that is gonna go clear. The first one that goes Aubameyang, who? about shout out troops though, but that'd be hilarious.
And
That would be
imagine
hilarious.
he does something and we win something big. That'd be another Arsenal player who's come to Chelsea on a better career in the Premier League.
Yeah, I need you lot to sign. I definitely need you lot to sign Aubameyang. I didn't think of it from that perspective.
I think can I be honest with you? And this is no joke. I'm very hesitant about Ronaldo because of the way he plays, and I don't think he suits what Tuchel wants. I think Aubameyang, and I know he's at the end of Arsenal was good, but he banged in. I think was it 11 goals in 17 for Barcelona or something like that.
Yeah. Aubameyang, from a footballing perspective, is he? Of course, he is better than Ronaldo because they'll give you goals and they'll actually give you movement and pacing behind. I still think I think Chelsea should be aiming for better, but it is what it is.
But I think we might do either like a 1+1 deal. You know what I mean? 1 year and then he can break it after a year or something like that.
Okay,
I would do that. I would do that because what I think is we're going to do as much as we can this summer, so that in future summers we only have to do 1 or 2, and have more out. So it's like, okay, we didn't get the striker this year. Let's see who bang. There's going to be someone who does something in the World Cup, isn't it? There's going to be someone who
absolutely
scores 4 or 5 goals that no one's talking about, and also it gives us a chance to change a scouting network, bring a director of football. Maybe it's like Michael Edwards, bro. You know, after the season starts, sets up the scouting network, and then we go maybe again in January but potentially next summer. So I think it's good, man. I mean, you know, last week was so dead, and even by like Wednesday, it's still one of the best weeks so far. So I mean, it's good. It's a great sign. Cucurella's a great signing, man. I think
Cucurella's very good.
It's a bargain. I think it's a bargain. Yeah.
I think it's good business.
I think it's good business. You know what? I said, you know, everyone goes about prices. Nobody goes on about the price of a player or as much as they're paid if they play well. Nobody mentions Ruben Diaz's price for City. How much they paid? And they paid what, 60-odd million?
So probably about 50 or something.
Yeah, no one goes on about it, right?
No one ever talks about a player's value if, like I'm saying, the reason why people talk about Timo Werner and the Kai Havertz price tags because they haven't delivered. If they delivered, like no one's saying anything.
If Harry Maguire was outstanding, no one's mentioned his 80 million.
No one's mentioned it. I'm saying that's what it is. No one's talking about prices, but there's over 50 of you lot in here. Make sure you hit the like button on the video, share it across all the socials. Make sure you subscribe as well. That helps grow the channel further. All those things I just mentioned help grow the channel further. Go to the Sarcasm City TV socials, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you follow there and share from across all the socials. Follow all of the man them as well. We will get into some of the questions as well. Don't forget, if you are a member, comments do take priority, people. So I'm not ignoring you. Like, that's just what it is. Big up Daniel because he gifted out some subs yesterday.
Again?
So there's some new people that have some subs. Yeah, large up Daniel every single time. Mataza says, hopefully everyone is good, by the way. Shout out my guys, Timo, Eddie, Surfer, and the Boss Flawless. Hit the like button, people. Street to say it if you like the vid, Arsenal might lose tomorrow. I said might.
Love to see it.
I said might.
Chat Mafia, you know what to do. I'm gonna announce my Chat Mafia made men. Shout out Ghost. Shout out Tazi Slim. You dig? Shout out Fraud Teta. Shout out Ray Millie putting in that work. He almost a made man in this Chat Mafia lifestyle. We appreciate you. Y'all hit that like button though. Come on, keep at it, man.
Make sure you do so. And he also says shout out Jez as well, the German wingback. Yeah, Jez is Jez and Surfer are called wingbacks, people.
Wait, hold on. Who shot me out?
Metazaman, bigging you up. Oh yeah, he plays your side as well. Yeah, he plays your side as well. Like you too. Like there's a goal that we scored in pro clubs and like Surfer crossed it into Jets. I could have cried. You know what I'm saying? It was that good. Wing back to wing back. It was beautiful. It was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that was.
Shout out Black Diamond, head capo of the Chat Mafia. Shout out Black Diamond.
That was beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? And, I could have almost cried. It was a baggy goal as well. Big up Jimmy Smith. TV says flawless by G. What up when the Surfer easy, brother? Big up to you. Big up to you. Murtaz is saying, nah, I don't wish the rickets on my worst enemies. They've destroyed my Cubs. We're the worst in the league. Dodge.
I do.
That Surfer.
I do.
We know you do, Eddie. That's not a surprise, man.
I do. I wish it was fucking the Chicago Stanford Bridge right now.
Hold that, Eddie.
Talk about it.
Oh my God, this guy. Let's keep. There it is. Ilias says, thoughts on All for Nothing. I've not watched it yet. Anyone on the panel watched it? I've not watched it yet.
I watched it. I kind of. It was quite. It was quite.
It was first 3 games of last season. It was hilarious.
Was it hilarious? I need to watch it.
See, the thing is, I don't think it was hilarious. It was just more cringe for me.
Okay. For a split second, I thought you misread that, and then I was just read for a split second, I thought we said all or nothing. I thought all or nothing.
We know what happened in the end. You know what I'm saying in that.
Can we talk about the kit? Can we talk about it?
Talk about it. I've not watched it yet, so feel free to talk about it.
What's the guy who does the photos?
Was it episode 2?
I'm okay with them celebrating after the North London derby, but the way they took a whole picture, a whole team picture of everyone in like they'd won the Champions League or something like that. It was just the North London derby, man.
Well, it wasn't even like mid-season or something.
No,
it was very early.
It was early September. No, end of the September. I remember that. It was before the second Champions League games.
Yeah, it was very early in the season, but the way they took a picture, like they were like it was the biggest game or something like that. Like they got through to a final or they won a final. It's like, oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Man, even Shaq.
And just Lacazette live in the cafeteria or something. I'm not seeing him anywhere else on this show. He's just been in the canteen. He's not anywhere else. No wonder you only scored 3 goals. You're only been in the canteen all season. He's out training. He's in there.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna watch it, people. I've just not watched it yet, but it is like definitely on the agenda.
First 3
like,
episodes
I will watch
drops. First 3 episodes, and then 3 episodes next week, and then the last 2 the week after.
Because it's the Amazon lock, innit?
Yeah.
Because I might have to. I need to. You know what? I need to buy Amazon Prime anyway. Because I need to buy some stuff. So I need some stuff here expeditiously. So I might just do 2 in 1 and do it.
But watch that. They're bumping up the price for that. You know.
I need bumping up the price. I only need it for this month. It's just to get some stuff.
You got the 30-day trial.
I didn't even know there was a 30-day trial. I might have to look into it.
30-day free trial. Yeah, 30-day free trial.
Okay. I have to look into that. Mataza says Aubameyang would be a fantastic signing. He's disrespected so much. Aubameyang with Tuchel at Dortmund was really good, and Tuchel clearly knows how to get the best out of him. The reason why I think it's a bad signing for Chelsea is because Aubameyang's in the Ronaldo bracket. He's not a modern day striker.
He was good on Tuchel when he was like 23.
Yeah, but that's when football was different. Aubameyang doesn't give you much more. Obviously, than Ronaldo, he'll give you goals, yes. He gives you movement and runs in behind, yes. He is not a link-up play. Like, I don't know when people are going to realize in 2022, you need that from your striker. Yeah. If you're going to be successful, you need it. Like, the days of strikers just scoring goals and not doing anything else is gone. Like, you see it now. That's why you see Haaland and what you say, Timo?
It's a pace power league now compared to
that's why you see Haaland and Nunes getting criticised, and it'd be interesting to see how City and Liverpool lined up. But I guarantee you, I expect Haaland to improve his link-up play and his you know what I'm saying, and flex his technical attributes. Like, he has to get better at that. And Nunes the same, even though Liverpool is less so because we know they're the kick and run team. Yeah. So that's not. But I think Klopp's just trying to close the gap. I think that's why he's trying to change it, and I think Pep's just trying to freshen things up. Well, it'll be interesting to see.
I can see how he's struggling on Sunday. I can see him struggle.
Against who?
I don't think anyone. I said it before. I don't think anyone gets 90 points. So I don't think anyone gets 90 points this season. Because I think everyone is legitimately. I think City and Liverpool are slightly weaker. If Bernardo Silva goes, they don't replace him. That's a game changer for this team.
Oh yeah. Bernardo Silva's a big miss.
They can't even, like, players like Bernardo Silva in their system. They can't replace that. There aren't players in the market I could think of they could get.
No way. But Surface and Bernardo Silva, they can't even register 3 players, let alone 5.
It doesn't matter, man. Don't buy them.
Yeah, like, they've been playing hell
to register what they want. It's the fact that they're going to buy Silva, hopefully, by selling De Jong to whoever. That's what they want to do. So the De Jong things with Chelsea get stronger and stronger each day. And now that Poli's just come in and just...
you really committed to this foolishness.
Well, Eddie,
you was doing the math and all that. You was putting in the calculations and all that, huh?
Eddie, our owners are serious. Your cheap ass owners aren't. So that's the thing.
Man got one ponytailed bandit. Now, yeah, my owner's serious as hell, huh? Okay, okay. So is your owner still gonna be serious when he misses out on FDJ?
They've been serious, regardless.
He's still gonna be serious after that.
As bad as our owners are, I do defend them. I don't think our owners are the hold up of this deal in particular. Like this is Barcelona.
It's the wages. It's the wages.
I think it's I think it's the money. Yeah, the money they owe.
I think
I'm
only kidding to get Eddie to with his high voice when he gets upset.
Oh no, you ain't. Yeah, no, I ain't tripping.
That's what it is. I think so, innit? Yeah, you lot are jokers and that, innit? Shout out you, Surfer, and the rest of the Chelsea lot who were in the Man United come and sell us jokes. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that, but here we are.
Where's Mataza with no pull? That's what I'm
going to you know what I'm saying?
Someone
Mataza's there. Yeah, he is.
Very good
Again,
pro clubs. Very good.
Yeah, shout out Mataza, Cold and Pro Clubs. We will be running Pro Clubs in about an hour from now, people, on the Twitch after this show as well. I'll be there. Surfer, Jazz, Mataza, Monts, Ethan, Rose, probably a couple
You got to
more
remember
as well.
these guys, they can't take anything out of this club for 10 years. Like, like your guys, that was actually part of the sell point. Roman Abramovich wanted to make sure that whoever comes in can't. I think it was actually called the Glazer Clause or something like that. They actually named it the Glazer Clause, or maybe that's an urban myth.
That's got to be a joke. I think people are just running mad in it. Like, there's no way they were like, right, we're going to call this the Glazer. Because that's like, I'm sure that's like defamation of character. I'm sure that falls under that.
They can go, we were talking about window glazers. That's what we're talking about. Right. No, but they can't. Part of the thing to take over a club, whoever took over a club couldn't take money out of this club for 10 years. And anyone worrying about what we're spending, as long as we're in profit over the next 3 years total, then you don't get fined whatever. So you make a big splash. You spend basically money now from 2 summers in the future, essentially. And like I said before, you get as much done now, so in the future, when you've got a DOF in and proper scouting, you're basically selling more than you're buying more in price range. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like you, I'm like there's strikers out there, right? Well, but the scouting needs to work. I mean, Alvarez was what, 14 million? That's the City scouting's good.
I say all the time, like, people act like it's just the players we know. The 10 if we don't know him, they don't exist. Statman Baines mentioned Sesko to me months ago.
You know, his price keeps going up.
Yeah, but how the hell so you telling me Statman Baines from his yard in London can locate a striker for Manchester United, but Manchester United can't? Like, come on, man.
Salzburg keep getting these guys.
Use your brain, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's Salzburg's scouting network like? They keep getting these gems. Like Dortmund keep getting. What's Dortmund scouting like?
Yeah, serious. Like, they're out there. Welcome Scott to the show as well. What are you saying, Scott, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. On that thing, the scouting thing, on the Salzburg thing, correct me if I'm wrong, they've hit on their last like 5 strikers. They had Haaland, they had Adeyemi, they had Sesko, they had Daka, and I think they had one other. 5 in a row.
Thank you. See,
Arne as well. 5 attackers in a row.
Thank you, Scott, because I didn't even know that. So you're telling me Salzburg can do it, but a club the size of Manchester United and Chelsea can't go and do it? Like, no, they're just not looking in the right places. You know what I'm saying? Go talk to Salzburg. Be like, yo, what are you doing here?
Here's an idea. Here at Chelsea, how come the youth scouts are doing a great job, but the main scouts are just bump up the youth scouts, because they seem to find these gems all over the place.
Clearly something's going on in it. Like I said, if Statman Baines can locate a guy, Manchester United Football Club can locate a guy. He mentioned, like I said, that clip that I posted of him when we was on the show. When he mentioned him to me, I said in the clip, I even know who that is. But I'm like, he knows. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, figure it out. Big up Zane as well for super chat. He says, flawless, you still not bought anyone. That's wrong. We bought 3 players. Ready for the Masterpiece Friday. I am ready for Palace. You got Zaha, you got Eze's there, Patrick Vieira, you know what I'm saying, ready, and that, you know what I'm saying?
And like Decor is there as well. Like, come on, man.
Oh, it's Decor right there.
They have like they bought like Decor from like Lens.
They're not the Everton one.
He's a talent.
There's another Decor. Right, I stand corrected.
There's like the hell out of the cross out there, but he's a good bowler, isn't he? Like, let's see how he does this year.
But Elise's out tomorrow. He's not playing tomorrow.
Elise ain't. Hey, you don't even need to be fit to get past Arsenal. though. We may jump on the pitch. Jesus hat trick mid-table for you. You have no goal scorers. Arsenal fans talking about who's your goal scorers. That's what I want to know. Saka, Gabriel Jesus, who's never scored more than 15 goals.
They criticise our goal scoring. We've added like Sterling to make it better. You MF has scored nearly 20 goals less than us last season.
Zane, don't run anywhere, Zane. What I want to know is who are Arsenal's goal scorers? Martinelli, Eddie Nketiah, Gabriel Jesus, Saka. Who's your goal scorer? Man, at least one thing we have is goal scorers. Like Ronaldo will score goals as much as I don't like him. He will score goals as much as I don't rate him, I should say. Martinelli. He's probably their second biggest goal threat.
What he's like Richarlison with the beefed up Brazilian personas. They're
I've been trying to tell man, like, this Martinelli, I'm watching this brother very closely this year because he's still living off the whole Kante situation, bro. Like, I'll be real. Like, this guy,
he was injured for a year.
Gave him a career still.
He was injured for a year, and they built him up over that Kante goal. And do you know what the funny thing is? That wasn't even a winning goal. That was just to equalise.
It was 2-2, wasn't it?
It's 2-2.
It was 2-2.
2-2. Just like a victory. At least Emil Smith Rowe can say he scored that against us. Even Saka and Nketiah scored goals to beat us. This guy, honestly, Martinelli, I don't know.
Ridiculous. But yeah, Zane, don't hide, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't disappear like Arsenal in Europe. Yo, who are your goal scorers? That's what I want to know.
Or Trent at the back post.
Or Trent at the back post in the champion. That's good.
That won't die this season. That will not die this season. I don't care how good it is. I don't care how good it is. I don't care.
I'm so mad at him thinking that.
I dare him to be sleeping at the back post against Brighton.
Oh, the jokes. Oh, if he falls asleep at the back post joke, he is going to as well, because law of averages tells you he's going to make a mistake, and we're just going to run it into the ground again. It. But yeah, Zane don't disappear like Trent at the back stick in the Champions League final and that. Who are Arsenal's goal scorers? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying in that? Who are your goal scorers? Because you lot signed Zinchenko and Jesus. You lot think you signed some bench players in that. All right, cool, whatever in it.
Them bench players are ballers, man. Apparently.
Well, yeah, exactly that. It is what it is. Anton says, how much blame does Ten Hag take for our poor transfer window? I don't think it's poor, number one. Number two, it's not over yet because the window don't shut. It's only the 5th of August, so the window don't shut. And I don't blame him because he's identified all the areas. We signed a left back, we signed a centre back, we signed a midfielder. He wants to sign another midfielder. He wants to sign a right back. He wants to sign a right winger. He wants to sign a striker. And our outgoings have been good as well. We've got rid of Tellez. We've got rid of Brandon Williams could be going out. We got rid of Pereira. Henderson's gone as well. So I don't really know what more he could have done.
There's
Say
still
again?
those linked with Wan-Bissaka.
I said
Wan-Bissaka. Who?
Oh, that Caillou with the hat on.
Who?
He's talking about Henderson.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Henderson? All right, okay. That's what I was thinking. I was like, yo, what is Eddie talking about?
Some dudes don't even get the respect no more. They want to go out on camera and disrespect the club. I ain't having it.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Sorry, Scott. What did you say, my guy?
I would say that the links with Wan-Bissaka as well don't seem to be going away with Palace, because I think Vieira brought it up in his pre-match press conference as well, or something about, because someone asked him about Wan-Bissaka.
There's no way he wants two fullbacks that don't attack, man. There's no way, man.
Depends on the way he's trying to play, though. The Palace are trying to hit on the counter. Like if you're just trying to defend, Wan-Bissaka is the guy for you.
Nah, but I wouldn't still buy it, even if.
Do you know what?
But trying to just defend, because like I'm not going to press off the ball like if you're trying to counter.
I'm going to say something mad.
Go on, this is going to be good. Go on.
He's a good one. I think he's a good one-on-one defender, right? His pass is decent, right?
What?
Decent. I'm being fair and kind.
I'm gonna let you cook. Go ahead. Go. You got it.
Is there a possibility he could make it as a low-level CDM?
Nah, he's not press resistant.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't know because I don't watch you. I don't.
Yeah, that's the problem. What you know what he actually could be? Yeah, go on, Scott. Go on.
I'd say the biggest thing about Wan-Bissaka though is his like awareness of things around him is shit.
Yeah,
like, it's awful. Like that's the biggest thing. Like you can't be a CDM at the top level and have no awareness of what's around you.
That's it.
This guy. They said he was. I couldn't remember playing him, but they said he was a winger before. I couldn't imagine him as a winger.
I seen clips of it. You know what I'm saying? I know what he was. He's a proper Liverpool winger, man. Kick and run in it. That's what
I was going to say. He reminds me of like proper old school, like like very edge, as wide as you can be, like winger, like proper like talk on the boot, sort of like as wide as you can be winger.
Yeah,
like, there's no way he was anything else apart from that.
Get to the bar line and don't cross it side foot. Just hoof it.
Facts. And that's legit. Well, actually, because Jez mentioned it there that he wouldn't have him at his team. The one place I could, because I think Scott mentioned it there about his awareness not being good. This is why he needs. I think if you play him on the right side of a free, he'll be fine. I think so, because you don't have to worry about him going forward. You don't have to worry about him playing out from the back at the talker. Yeah, right-sided centre back. You fit perfectly for you.
I don't think he would do well, to be honest. Like, I don't think his passing is at a good level, to be honest.
Yo, you don't pass him the ball, fam. He's the dead player who you don't pass the ball to. You just
that's the issue. But eventually,
if there was somehow a system that allowed him to focus on just defending,
see, the thing is,
it would work.
The thing is, he needs to go to a league where the intensity is just slow, in my opinion. Like, he needs to go to like a Serie A, to be honest. Like, he needs to, like, Italy, I think he would do well, in my opinion.
I think them man are there. Even the thing is with the attackers, even though they're not the quickest, I think they'll be a bit too smart for him.
They're smart, but when I see Ashley Cole still, Ashley Young, my bad, just falling over there. Come on.
What the thing is though with Ashley Young is Ashley Young has a little bit more about him in it, like in terms of defensively.
He can deliver,
and he's you know what, he's not. He's like he's smart. You know what I'm saying? His positional sense.
He's smart and everything, but you know what it is though? Wan-Bissaka has the athleticism in him.
Yeah.
I believe he would do well in that league. I'm convinced.
We'll see.
His athleticism is the only reason he's still out. Like, he still has a chance.
And it is an athlete's game as well. Like it's like FIFA football in real life. Well, I can only say for the Premier League. In the Premier League, is very much like how I play FIFA in terms of its pace and power. Like it legit is. Like if you look at the top level, it's obviously you got City at the exception to the rule with their technical players. But I'm saying if you look at most of the teams, it's mostly pace and power. If you look at Liverpool,
that's true.
If you look at if you look at Spurs, if you look at Chelsea, obviously the exceptions to the rules with your Jorginhos and that, but for the most part, like the better part of your teams, your Reece Jameses, who I rate highly, is pace and power. Doesn't mean he's not got other skills.
I'm surprised though. You are not. I know you're linked to. You need another midfielder. I'm just so surprised I'm not reading you linked to more right backs. Do you know what I mean? It's like
because I think the low suits what he does, and I think Ethan Laird is still there as well. But reports got said we need a backup right back.
I know. I'm just surprised I'm not seeing.
Who is it though?
We just said all the reports that came out said United were interested in a right back. That was it. He was looking not at a specific right back, but that position. That's what it is. Let me just get to this real quick. All you have is Ronaldo, who's leaving. We don't rely on one player. The only one you have is Sancho, Rashford, Martial, mid-table players. Big up for the super chat, Zane. Again, just full of misinformation though. All you have is Ronaldo, who is leaving. Where's Ronaldo going? I missed it.
What? Is it Laird being loaned to Watford?
Oh, did he loan? Yeah, he might have actually got loaned. He went Watford. Yeah, he went Watford. I stand corrected.
That's what I mean. So it's like,
maybe he's looking at it then. Yeah, maybe. But you know what? We need position players everywhere.
There's no reports about it. Do you know what I mean? Like even your Manchester United journalists, there's nothing coming out. It's all De Jong.
We actually need a six. That's the thing. We actually need a defensive six.
I agree, but it's like.
But Ten Hag views him as the six.
Yeah. But I think even with him as the six, we still need another six. We have no sixes.
But even if you need a right back, possibly another winger, and maybe another centre forward.
Even if you class De Jong as a six, we still need another six because the only six we had was Matic, and he left. So it's like even if De Jong, you need one. But yeah, Ronaldo. You say Ronaldo's leaving. Zane, who's he leaving to? You don't rely on one player. You don't rely on any players. You're Arsenal. Like, what do you mean? Your players ain't delivered for 2 decades. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? And before you go one set, the only one you have is Sancho. Sancho's cold. Rashford still gets in your team, and Martial still gets in your team. Let's not do this.
Rashford gets in the team 100%.
100%. You know what I'm saying? That front three walks into their front three. You know what I'm saying? Gabby Jesus, he was in the best team in the country and has still never scored more than 15 goals in a league season. He was that good as a striker that he played out wide. I'm just saying, Zane. Who's scoring the goals for you, Zane? That's my question to you. But yeah, go on.
But I was just put
Zane.
there like, oh, we've been linked to Dumfries. The Dumfries things are very tentative. There's nothing like really concrete. We're more linked to Dumfries than you guys are, right? Timber was at the start of the transfer window, and Van Gaal put that move to bed, didn't he, by threatening not to take him to the World Cup. And then the other ones, Klaus, you were never really linked to Klaus. Like, we were never. There was a little link. He's never going to go, because the problem with Klaus is that the reason he didn't come to Chelsea is because he's up for that right back spot in the World Cup, and he needs to play regularly to be guaranteed a place in the squad. So it's like, it's a little tentative. There's nothing real concrete like De Jong. Like, there's like concrete interest in De Jong. So it's like, I'm really surprised I'm not seeing more about like the right backs, left back. I mean, left back, you've got left back in. Tellers is gone. Shaw should be going somewhere.
We still need another left back.
I know, exactly, but it's just, yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'll be
We
real,
started
like,
to back up Malacia.
with United, everything that I'm seeing, like, correct me if I'm wrong here, Flawless, it looks like Ten Hag's doing most of the scouting for your team. Like, it looks like he's the one that's going in, like, because, like, you can look at Malacia, like, it's straight from Holland. Obviously, it's not the same team, but, you know, look at Anthony, same team. You look at Ziyech, played under him. De Jong played under him. Timber played under him. Like, all the players that you've been linked with seemingly are players that he's either been around, either in the same league or in the same team. And it looks as like your scouting team ain't doing anything. It looks like they're not going and looking at any options. Like, apart from the reports recently for the alternatives to De Jong.
Yeah.
Like, that's the first I've heard about other targets that like aren't Ten Hag like archetypal players. It looks like he's doing everything for your team in terms of signs.
110% in what you're saying is correct. Now, I don't know. It depends on what the conversation was when Ten Hag, when he was speaking with United, obviously when he landed here, was right. Obviously, you lot do your scouting, but I have my targets in mind, because you got to go with, it's a new thing. You've taken on, you're managing a new place. You're managing a new team. You're going to go with what you know. So the board might have said, okay, that's fine for the first season. And then the second season where we'll be a little bit more diverse and a little bit more out of the box. And it's not just Ten Hag's targets. Because I'm cool with that. I'm actually, what you're saying is 110% right. Because I've spotted it as well. And I'm happy with it. Go get what you know. This is why when we got linked with, when we signed Malacia, I'm like, cool. Same with Martinez. Same with Eriksen. The free signings he's worked with or seen or been in the same league. I'm all for this. Same with De Jong. Same with the Anthony links as well. Go get what you know. Because then at least, because it's going to be tough to implement your style, at least if you get players who have played under it before, they can be your generals on the pitch. And then they can help other players implement the style. But yeah, I'm all with it. Yo, Peter, what are you saying? Are you good?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
go on, Jess.
What if he says or asks like stuff like he wants to get like someone like a CH?
See, that's why I pulled the plug. I've said this. I don't want to.
He had this discussion.
I've said this. We had this earlier. I've said no. Like him, like there's very few players where I look at like Ten Hag funny. Like very, very funny. Even if it's a player I'm not a fan of, I go, all right, understand it. Like when we got linked with Mount, I was like, what is going on? When we got linked with Ziyech, I was like, what's going on? When we got linked with Werner, I'm like, what's going on? Other players, cool. Even when we got linked with Paul Torrens, who I'm not really a fan of, I'm like, all right, I'll give it a chance. There's other players that I'm like, yeah, I'm not really.
That would be the Fellaini thing, because like remember David Moyes bought a player.
Yeah, Moyes. Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Ridiculous. Sergeant saying as well. He says Saka, Smith Rowe, Jesus, Martinelli, and we have. All right, we're just gonna bypass that one. We will steamroll your midfield. Varane is finished. Saliba is the French Rio. Okay, all right. We're not gonna disrespect Rio Ferdinand. That's not what we're gonna do. I compare him to a guy who's behind Ben White and Gabriel. Like this is not what we're doing.
Talking about Saliba, the ball playing center back.
Yeah, we're not doing
That's
that.
Saliba.
Yeah, the ball playing. Yeah, the
ball playing center back.
Different balls in it. Don't
Chelsea about to sign the better French center back anyway. So
the guy who was so good that you lot loaned him out and signed Ben White. Hey, if you can't get in front of Ben White, I'm not hearing that. You know what I'm saying? Lewis Dunk was in front of Ben White. You know what I'm saying?
I'll leave it like that.
That is what it is. Yeah, is what it is. Saka, how many goals did Saka hit double figures for you like last year? He didn't even hit double figures.
Bro, those are Willian
double figures.
Those are Willian numbers I'm hearing. What is this?
Hey, they're finishing above us, guys. They're getting third place.
I'm just out there looking like the dark-skinned Willian. You know what I'm saying? And that Smith Rowe.
How many goals did Martinelli score last season? Tim?
Yeah,
I'll
how many
check.
goals?
I
Please check.
I think he did. I don't think he hit double.
And Jesus, who's never scored 20 goals in a team that creates more chances than anybody can think of. He was that good as a striker that they played him out wide.
That get him a striker, let him go.
You did the same as us. You gave a young kid 100 grand for scoring 5 goals.
Yeah, shout out.
Actually, we gave him for scoring 1 goal.
And Zane, Wagwan for Nketiah. Notice how you left him off the list. You ain't slick. You know what I'm saying? And that Wagwan for Eddie Nketiah in it. 150k a week. Even Timo's laughing. Like, this is ridiculous. You feel me? This is ridiculous. I'm saying, you scoring your goals, fam. Collectively, I guarantee you, collectively over the season, that 1, 2, 3, 4 don't score more than 40 goals. They won't get 10 apiece in the league.
I can't wait for Friday Night Chaos, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Zane, make sure you're here actually for the watch along. Make sure you are. Don't go running.
Just the 6 goals, 6 assists.
6 assists. I'm saying 12 and that.
In 29 games.
Outrageous.
Was that Martinelli?
Absolutely outrageous.
Yeah, Martinelli in the Premier League. 6 goals, 6 assists.
That's crap.
Yeah, this is terrible. Absolutely is. Yeah, I don't know why you're smoking. You know what I'm saying? Ilya says Saliba is the French. Rio, why you smoke? Yeah, it's outrageous. You know what I'm saying? Big up Zane, no man. Continues to support.
Call him the fucking, what's it called? Calling him the puppet centre backs. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to see that.
Serious, man. All this hype for this guy in it, like all this hype for this film, and it never dropped. You know what I'm saying? And that this shit like Dr. Dre's Detox, like it's never dropped. What's going on?
I'm just saying. If he has a bad game, the season gets ripped. I better not hear anything about his age. That's all.
How old is he?
He's 19, 20, something like that.
Who? It's Saliba 19, 20.
Yeah, 19, 20, something.
And they talking
I
about
think he's like 21, 22 now.
Okay, but what I'm saying is if he's that good, his age shouldn't matter, right? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, because I'm telling you right now, Flores, you'll know, Rio was very special at that age already. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, people think of Rio all at later days at Man United, probably that 08 team or something like that. But before that, he was already special. So, you know what I mean? How about this? How about just say he's the first Saliba? Don't link it to any player like that. You know what I mean?
That's Arsenal fun stuff.
Zane also says Rashford is hyped because he plays for England and a youth product. He has nothing on Saka.
Saka plays for you.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna say,
Saka.
Wait, ain't Saka a youth player as well? Where did Saka come? Did they sign him?
No, he's youth product.
Okay, so Saka, Zane. Zane. Saka also plays for England and is also a youth product. And he also let the country down. Like
you could swap the two names in that sentence and it reads exactly the same.
It reads the same. That's why I was confused. That's why I was like, huh? This sounds like Saka. Hype because he plays for England and he's a youth product.
There's two sides of the overhyped coin. That's what they are. You know?
Yeah, they are legit. They are the same. Because I ain't even a fan of Rashford.
It's funny, Arsenal fans will rip Rashford. You've got your own. You literally have the left-footed Rashford. He's left-footed and dark skin. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? He's left-footed, plays on the right wing. Rashford's right-footed plays. It's mirror, and it's mirror.
One thing they do have in common is they like the country, though.
He starts feeding people. You defo got your Rashford right there.
That's what it is. Hey Zane, make sure you're here for the watch. Yeah, Zane, what's your score prediction for the Arsenal game? That's gonna be interesting. Which is tomorrow. There will be a watch along going down. Murtaza also said. Very interesting. I'm so annoyed I can't watch it all. The legendary number 14 for Eddie. Man. And Nketiah got the legendary Henry number as well, man. Slapped it on, man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I say you got Eddie with Henry's number. You got Martinelli with Perez's number. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Jesus Christ.
Eddie Murphy and that.
You know the 14, they should have put a plus sign because that's the amount of goals he scored last season between those numbers. That's 1+4. That's what it is. That's what they should have put.
Oh my God. Oh. Did they really give Martinelli Perez's number?
Yeah, his number 11.
Yes, they gave all the scrubs.
No, sorry, Saka's number 7.
They gave Martinelli.
I thought Perez was number 11, or was he 7?
No, Perez was 7. No, we'll switch it. Martinelli has Overmars' number.
Jesus Christ, still bad.
That was Van Persie's old number as well before he switched.
Van Persie's, and then Smith Rowe got Bergkamp's number as well.
Yeah,
hey, Arsenal bringing it back, man.
The next generation of the.
You know what? Go on, Peter.
Can I just say, like, the amount of like emotions and feelings being tapped into by the All or Nothing documentary are insane. I never want Thomas Tuchel to have to do one of these. Never. Chelsea, I never want you to do an All or Nothing documentary. Never. I don't care if we win a quadruple in it. Like, it doesn't make your club look less serious. It doesn't make you look better. No.
Hey, Peter, we should do those ESPN 30 for 30s, Peter. That's what we should do.
Bro, they should do 30 for 30s on probably last season, to be honest. But no, I just don't want
to. Showing y'all having the microwave hot dogs and shit in the kitchen. I would love to see it.
Hey, you can talk shit about Chelsea all you want, but
I just wanted to state the facts. Y'all ain't have no electricity and shit.
We had no electricity. Y'all ain't have no Hey, y'all better enjoy it. You better enjoy sleeping in bunkers when you have to go play in Moldova in a few weeks.
Damn, I wasn't gonna talk about. I was just trying to tell the people and paint the picture. I didn't mean to hit a nerve, big dog.
All I'm saying is,
hey, we have any players? Hey, you know we're buying Frankie De Jong just for that. Hold that.
That's for ventilation. It's for ventilation, man. Yeah, 100%, man. It's to add extra, man. To add extra.
Hey, we're buying Frankie De Jong just for that. All right?
No, y'all ain't doing that.
What Frankie doing?
And we're leaving you with McManus and the Bolivian Brazilian, man. That's all.
Hey, you see the Ivy. Pastor Fred coming to teach some folks.
Yeah. Great. It's all well and good getting younger than passing the ball.
Oh, you're acting like Timo Werner's still going to be here. That brother's still going to Leipzig.
Is it? We'll see. He's still here. He's still here currently. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shut up, man. You're buying ZH. You shut up, man. You're buying
ZH. You're buying ZH. I'm ending the shit, yo. Whatever. Cancelled. If we signed ZH, yeah? Cancelled that day, innit? All streams is cancelled that day. I need a day to get my head around it.
If you buy ZH, I want on the street.
We're gonna do the last day transfer thing, right? The last day transfer thing. I would love it if the deal happens that day. It was last minute, it goes through your face. I would have screenshot your face.
I'd be like, everybody, thank you for being here. We'll be back the 3rd, 4th of September.
You can have a front four of Bruno, Rashford, Martial, and Ziyech. It would just be hilarious.
That's just
you know what I'm saying? That's an amazing front three. Great
you have it then, innit? Because you've got it. You come and sign Rashford and Bruno then. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the time.
No, we don't need that. We have
who?
We have Bruno Light.
Wait. Hudson Odoi, did you just say? You just say Hudson Odoi, yeah? Is that what you said to you?
Yeah,
show way or no way, yeah?
No. Flawless is calm. We got Bruno Light at home. We don't need normal Bruno. We've got Bruno Light at home.
You need normal Bruno, man. The same way you have Super Saiyan Bruno. Take the normal one. You know what I'm saying? That's
why would you take? That's like taking Vegeta when he gets his ass kicked by an android.
Hey, I'm tired of you getting on Vegeta, man. What's wrong with Stop, man? You know what I'm saying in that?
Hey, what a major win for Vegeta in the series, man.
He did have a major win when he beat up Android 20.
That's beautiful.
Yo,
and then the chick controlled like a boy came and whooped his ass so bad.
I'm kind of upset about this. You always getting on Vegeta's case, man. This is not what we do.
Vegeta's a bum nigga, that's why.
I don't know. Yo, he has a notable win. Don't do that.
He has one? He's like 1-8.
Yeah, you talk about him like he Yamcha or Krillin or some shit.
He might as well be.
No, he's not.
With a bit of extra ability, he might as well be.
Hey, you know who's looking like Vegeta right now, though? These lights.
The anime is not even out, and I still see Vegeta getting his ass
Mafia, y'all know what to do.
What's going on?
Sure, man. You know what I'm saying? That's triggered me.
He's the worst. He's the worst character. I don't know how they did it. He's the worst character.
He got beat
talk
up
about football. You want to start talking about Vegeta? I'm like, yo.
He got beat up
about fictional characters. You know he was catching the beats, bro. He was catching.
No. He has. The thing is, what I don't like is the way Peter talks about him, like he's Krillin or Yamcha or something.
He might as well be.
He is.
He's not. This is not. He's not. He has a notable win.
Vegeta's biggest contribution to the series is nutting inside an Earth chick, so we get another Super Saiyan. That's it.
Yes.
He also bagged Yamcha's chick. He also took he took man's yell as well. That's true. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? Listen to this.
That's literally his best. At least Trunks was cool. Vegeta is so washed after like the first 100 episodes. Man.
But listen to this and not knowing what you're talking about. It's like being
sounds crazy.
Dropped into a foreign country.
Hey, Capo's in the chat. Get the likes up.
Yeah, you stingy fucking fucks. Oh my god, you all just sit there and don't like shit.
Get the likes up, Capos. Y'all got a job to do.
Push a button. It's free. like the content.
Hit the likes.
Not being fucking stingy. I don't care. I don't care about the likes on this show, but like on the actual shows, like you guys just don't be liking. There'll be 70 people watching and 11 likes. Like, what are you guys doing? Just
hit the likes.
We shouldn't be disrespectful to the comments, man.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Shut
your fucking mouth. You make-a-wish Nigerian-looking fuck.
Shut your mouth. I'm not asking your opinion, bro. Get my name out of your mouth, man.
Oh my lord.
Oh man.
You better get your ass back in the fucking free school meal programs out there in East London.
Shut your mouth, man. You're still in your
How
mouth.
dare you not let me go in the comments?
Make sure you don't miss that tryout for student garden shit. We don't want to see you right in
He's just trying to fucking run an offense, but he fucking dribbles like Jalen Brown. What is this? Stay over there.
But for the sport, bro, like, I'm legit reading. I'm reading the fucking comics, bro. Like even not showing the whole show from right now.
Yo, forget the comics, man. We talking about the show, innit? Don't tell me about no comics, man. Yo, just, yo,
the
thin
whole
ice,
internet,
fam.
whole
Thin
Twitter,
ice, fam.
whole
I'll say it.
Twitter, yeah, got hyped up, yeah, for him getting the new form just to get his ass whooped again.
Whatever, man.
Bro,
Jez,
Jez, here's how it works. Vegeta gets the new form first, fucking loses. Somebody stronger, aka Goku, has to swoop in and actually correct things. That's how it works.
Yo, just shut up, man. Mohammed says, from football to fuck you, Jez, innit? Stop laughing, it ain't funny. From football to Vegeta, people only in Sarcasm City get the like facts. You never know where the conversation is gonna go, people.
Like, Vegeta's Arsenal, man.
Yo, shut nah. That's not what we doing. No.
Vegeta's Arsenal on a UCL night, man. He might score a goal, might give you a memory, but you know that he's losing.
Man has a notable kill.
You know how it's going.
Man has a notable kill. This is not what we doing. I swear, did he not beat 1920 and Gyro?
One notable kill is that game that Wilshire balled out against. Vegeta's one still is when Wilshire balled out against Barca and then they lost.
Isn't that like saying Liverpool have only got one Premier League?
Nah, he's got three. Nah. Did he not beat 1920 and Gyro?
Yeah, and then Jerome can let loose the other one.
Okay, so we killed. So he's got three notable kills then.
But like, so here's the thing, right? If Vegeta, let's just put it this way. If Vegeta had the heart virus instead of Goku at that time, like the same thing would have happened. Vegeta's just a plot device, bro. He's just filling for Goku because Goku had to temporarily fight this weird heart virus.
Yeah, we know that. You know what I'm saying? And that like he is the guy. But yo, there's over 80 of you lot locked in. Let's get the likes up.
Yeah, come on,
continue to get your questions in as well. Continue to get your questions in as well and share this, man.
Yeah,
let's try and get.
Let's try to get people in. Trying to tell me to stop being disrespectful.
He was only being. The thing is, he is only being disrespectful to people who are being disrespectful to us. If you're here and you're watching and you not like the video and you have an account, hit the like button. That is disrespectful.
I'm just telling you to hit the fucking like button, weirdos. It helps push the content out. Yeah. You sit here and you watch it every day. There's no reason you should have.
This is what we got the combos for. Combos in the chat. Get to it. Get on these dudes, man.
Hey, Michael. I don't know you, Michael. They're nice. You know what I'm saying? That's you with Jez. You know what I'm saying? They're nice. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember. I've not watched it in so long.
Let's go.
That's what it is.
Yeah, Jerome got turned on by his own Android.
Hey, Michael, why are you fueling Peter's agenda? What's wrong?
What's the score prediction from the panel for Arsenal versus Palace? Eddie, we'll go to you. Arsenal, Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Score prediction.
1-1.
Say 1-1. Okay, fair enough. Peter?
Same score.
1-1. Selfo?
2-1 Palace.
C1?
3-1 Arsenal.
Timo turned on his camera just for this.
You're an op, man.
Yeah, Timo, your time.
Yeah,
Crystal Palace Arsenal prediction.
2-1 Palace.
2-1 Palace. Jez even there? Well, he would be there for some Vegeta slander. You know what I'm saying? And
2-1 Palace.
All right, 2-1 Palace. Scott?
Yes.
My head says 2-1 Arsenal, but my heart says 1-0. So 1-0.
No. Pretty very, very similar scores. I would say I'm going 2-1 Palace. Just because I think after all the hype Arsenal have gotten, how good their window's been and their new manager and all this rubbish, it would just be the universe saying, here you go in it, and just backs up what I say that they've been put on this planet for us to laugh at.
I forgot there's a return.
100%. Like, that's what it is. Backer with the super chat. Big up for the super chat. Says Vegeta is competing with Krillin with all the L's he takes. This is not what we do.
Thank you.
I only read out this comment because you super chatted it. Just putting that.
How you step in the building every time you the first one to get your
think about it. Let's think about it. Let's really think about it. Who did Frieza kill first? Vegeta or Krillin? Let's really think about it.
One shot? One
At
shot,
least,
my boy.
at least Krillin's death led to Goku becoming Super Saiyan.
Exactly.
He
It
just
meant
got
something.
folded, and then Goku
I
still
went
got packed
toilet
up.
anyway. You lot carry on, innit?
No,
Hey,
you would have.
He's on the ropes. He's on the ropes.
Hold that,
Oh,
man.
like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, but
wanna-
what does Vegeta
Peter.
actually contribute to the show, fam? I don't
Hang
get
on.
it.
Let's talk about proper sport. Peter, what did you think of the Cucurella deal, man?
Huh?
Oh, today?
Yeah, today, yeah.
I think it's funny how people went from being irrationally upset yesterday at the thought of losing Levi Colwill to then being irrationally upset today at the fact that we obviously had to pay more money so we don't lose Levi Colwill.
Yeah.
That part seemed pretty self-explanatory and self-evident to me, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then rival fans going from haha, you have no money, Tuchel has no pull, you got rejected, all of these things to they better do this now after like the common consensus a week ago was we're gonna finish 5th or 6th.
Yep.
And like now people who are supporters of like Arsenal and Tottenham are saying Chelsea better do this, they better do this to like take the pressure off of their team.
Now we're supposed to compete for the title now, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, you Surfer, you were probably there, or you were in the comments when I was having a debate with Igal when he was trying to say that like our team hadn't gotten any better and all this, and I tried to say we brought in better players and have walked out the door. And he's like, oh, blah blah blah, and like Arsenal and Spurs are going to finish the bubble, all this stuff. Look, man, Cucurella's a good player. I wasn't going to cry if we didn't get him. I'm not going to turn him down, obviously.
Yep.
The money's not my money. I tried to tell you guys Todd Bowley's richer than Roman Abramovich. You guys don't want to fucking listen.
Yeah. Exactly.
People didn't want to fucking listen. I've been saying it for
what's
5
good
months.
with Chilwell though? What does that mean for him?
Hey,
I'll
say he can hold the bench and he can
hold it, man. He's just
he can hold the bench, enjoy his new position, and if he doesn't want to, then he can leave.
I was going to say Chilwell either gets better or leaves.
I think it's
Exactly.
competition. It's a competition.
What it
thing.
means is our squad is stronger. That's what it means.
Yeah.
It's stronger. And also,
I feel you, but you know how egos get involved.
I know, but
you know how
Eddie,
egos-
if you think Ben Chilwell's a big enough ego to destabilize Thomas Tuchel at Chelsea, I don't know, brother.
I don't. What I would say is he does he have a big enough ego to get himself shipped up out of there? Would you say that's the case?
Look, Ben Chilwell's he's rich. He makes almost $200K a week. Gets to live in London. If he wants to leave, he can leave. I'm not even assuming like. I'm trying to keep the possibility open of them both playing together.
You can play them both at the same time.
Where would he?
I don't know. Play one left center back. Play one left wing back.
Play left center back against.
Play them both as wing backs. Go full terrace and put Reece at center back. I don't know, but like, look, they either both play. One sits bench. One thing is Cucurella's not going to get that fee's not being handed over for Cucurella to not play. So Chilwell, you were doing all right last season. You were stat padding some DAs, so that's cool.
He's coming back from an ACL.
Also, yeah, he tore his ACL, guys.
He tore his ACL. But also,
yeah, he had his knee ripped apart like in November.
ACL
so
recovery is hard. Apparently, to certain fan base, it doesn't matter though. Like, it doesn't
look,
matter.
like either Chilwell is so cold that he wins the spot back anyways, or he's not. And if he's not, then we don't have to rely on a Marcus Alonso level player anymore.
I thought he came back from that ACL.
He hasn't played a competitive minute since.
He played.
He tore his ACL. I think it was November 23rd against Juve, something like
that. He came back for like 20 minutes in the last game of the season, when no one cared. Like it was like we weren't playing for anything. I think who were we playing? Was it Watford? When they were relegated, we weren't playing for anything. No one cared, and he's played like 2 games of preseason. Looked shit in both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so people are like, "Oh, what about Chilwell? What about this?" You guys, I don't know why we decide to turn down like actual solid squad players and like real like starting options and like good players in general. But no, that's my thought on it, man. Like we added another good player. I don't know why people are saying, "Oh." I don't know why people are turning into pocket watchers. I mean, I do know why. They're bored. They have nothing else to do.
Stupid, that's why.
But, like, obviously, Chelsea were trying to throw $500 million at players that ended up going to Barca. So, like, the money was always there.
Yeah.
The money, the capital was not the issue. Chelsea are not a cash-poor football club. So this is the part I don't understand with rival fans being confused. Like, people are going to be shocked when they see a £78 million bid for Wesley Fofana sometime next week.
Mm-hmm.
Would I like to ideally pay £140 million for Fofana and Cucurella? No, I wouldn't. But we put ourselves in this situation, not getting a center back sooner. Now, Leicester can afford to dictate to us however they want to dictate to us. I would have rather just paid the fucking release clause for Koundé 2 months ago, signed him, and then everybody shut up about it. Personally. But we didn't do it, so it's an expensive lesson to learn. So it is what it is. That's how I feel about it.
But imagine,
I think next year we're going to get £200 million as well to spend in the summer as well.
I don't know about that, but Flores,
No.
go full screen on Abby, please, if you can, sir.
Right, one sec. Yeah, I got you. One sec. What's this?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let's go, man.
Okay, go back.
I can't lie, man.
I would just say, this man.
Oh my days.
He doubled. You know what? He tripled down last night, and he was telling everyone basically to hold that today. He was right about the medical today. He didn't say the time of the medical. He just said the medical was happening today. It happened this evening. He said, "Here we go." Right? When he says, "Here we go," that's as good as Stone Cold or The Rock saying something. You know, their catchphrases. You know what I mean? You can take that to the bank, right? And I thought it was beautiful. He basically told Brighton to hold these nuts. That's what he was saying to them, right?
I'm just asking a question here. Go on. There's a lot of excitement. Did he put a "here we go" on Koundé?
No.
Yeah, I just wanted.
It was in Eddie. What he said was it was in final stages and something about.
Okay, I just wanted to know because I seen the Photoshop picture. I thought it was one of his ones. Okay, I just wanted.
I was going to say we haven't had for any player we've lost out on like Koundé, Rafinha, whoever. We never had a "here we go" for any of them.
Never had a "here we go." All right, I can.
It was always Chelsea have reached agreement for X player at this price, personal terms now to be like whatever, you know.
Okay.
But imagine he's built up last 2 years, especially with "here we go" as a tagline. Everyone calls him a tapping merchant, but they doubted him. But they call him a tapping merchant because he confirms the story at the end. But yet they doubted him yesterday.
People have made it their like internet personality to try and hate on Fabrizio Romano, and I'm like, I don't know. He's literally a random guy on Twitch. Like obviously he's connected to like football agents.
Fabrizio rarely miss, man.
This is why I'll always say that unless it comes from Fabrizio, Dimarzio, or like Ornstein some of the time, I'm not listening because those three are like.
What happened to who, Jess?
What happened to Matlaw?
Oh, he's still about,
is he not?
After his reputation took a big hit because of the whole Koundé thing. Because he was the one that was like basically
he was doubling down when Koundé
he was doubling down, saying it's going to happen, everything's going ahead.
He wrote an article about it. Why
so his reputation took a big.
He wrote an article, and I was awake at the time. It was like 12:30 my time on like a Saturday, 12:30 a.m. because I was out, and I checked my phone. And that was when the Koundé to Barca like second lever shit was happening, like in real time.
Yeah.
And Matt Law at that time decided to retweet his own article that he had written like 3 days previous at that time. So
also,
like,
Taha, say it louder, bro.
Apparently, we got 12. We got 12 hours to register Cucurella to play against Everton. Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, apparently got 12
They also
hours.
big up Justice as well. Says, "Oh shit, Cucurella might be playing on Saturday for Chelsea."
No,
if
we
you go,
rush Cucurella into the team, then that just means Chilwell's.
You lot continue to get your questions in, people. Continue to get your questions in. Say that again, sir.
This might sound so. We got 12 hours planned to register Cucurella. I don't want to sell Alonso until after the Spurs game because he tends to wipe the floor with Spurs. I don't know what they've done to him, but he plays like a man possessed. I don't know what you've done to him, but he always plays his best football against Spurs. I think he's only ever lost one game against Spurs or something like that.
Can I ask a question to Jez?
Yeah.
Jez, keep in mind who we've signed and who you have signed. Who's honestly had a better window? I don't even think it's close.
I mean, you guys. I said it before already. Before the even like.
Well, because I figured you would admit that, right? But like a lot of this talk about Tottenham getting like third or potentially even second from people just came from the fact that they were signing players before other people were signing players.
Early.
But
yeah, it's just the pressure.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Trying to do it now.
Let me ask you guys a question, right? Imagine that any club has signed Sterling, one of the signings, Sterling, Koulibaly, or Cucurella, just one of them to their club. It's a good window. That's our first 3 signings, essentially, big signing. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I know we can do that, but remember at the start of the window before Sterling, oh, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that. It's like, just wait, man. These guys are new to their role. Do you know what I mean? Todd Bowley's new to his role. Yeah? He's going to get this. He's already proven he's going to back the manager. He doesn't. We went in for Koundé. We had second thoughts. We went out for Koundé. He wants Ronaldo. Tuchel doesn't want Ronaldo. He's not going in for Ronaldo.
Tuchel just being an enemy of progress, man. I'm saying.
No, but I'm just saying.
He understood the assignment.
And you know what? For like you keep saying, for us, the window's not even shut yet. We got like
window's not shut. People are telling. I keep saying. People keep telling me the film's terrible, and it's still got 2 hours to go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, we've only watched the first half hour. People like just.
There's no Chelsea are going to sign like 2 more players, right?
At least 2.
And we're not even talking like about outgoings. Like, there's a good chance we could lose Werner, Batshuayi, maybe Alonso. Like,
oh no, Jesus wept.
No, leave it.
Hey, Peter, that's why everything deals back on. By the way,
hey, because Calvert-Lewin's out for 3 months, brother.
Yep.
My guy Calvert-Lewin's out, man.
Calvert-Lewin's out with a knee ligament problem.
What
He
you mean,
got training yesterday.
I'm a fan of Calvert-Lewin, man. Says the guy who's over there hyping up Richarlison. Don't do that. He carried your guy. That's why he's worth 60 million.
Hold on. When Calvert-Lewin was out there doing some fucking
we are not doing Richarlison
shooting here.
Here's what I'll say to
he actually saved Everton from relegation.
Here's what I'll say to that. Wait. No. I got this, Peter. When One sec. When Calvert-Lewin was injured, there's a reason it was in a relegation scrap because he wasn't about. That's what it was.
Hey, just 3 p.m. on Saturday.
You had to save him. And Lampard came in the spot, so it made it much worse.
Yeah, he carried your guy in it. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful to Calvert-Lewin for why Richarlison, your squad is now better. Yes. What do you mean? What do I mean? He helped Richarlison look better. That's why you lot signed him. Now your squad is better. Be thankful.
What the fuck is a Calvert-Lewin, man?
What the fuck is a Calvert-Lewin?
What the hell's a Richarlison? What's a Richarlison?
What I'm saying.
What's a Richarlison? It sounds like a Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about?
Can you call him by his
Dominic
name?
Calvert-Lewin sounds like a fucking model from
Love
Love Island. What the hell?
Richardson, please, for us. It's Richardson, not Richardson.
Oh, is it Richardson? My bad. That makes more sense. This guy, look at Jez with his Richarlison props. You know what I'm saying? You proper Spurs, innit? COYS and all that.
No, I'm just saying. I don't get the point. What is that? I don't think Calvert-Lewin. That's the whole
you
point.
I see you, fam. You know
I don't rate
either.
I don't rate either.
Sure.
Can we bring Arsenal summer window so far to the table?
Yeah, cool.
They signed a left back in Zinchenko who might start, who might not when everybody's fit. They signed a 9 in Jesus. They extended Nketiah, fair enough, whatever. They signed Fabio Vieira, who most of us would be lying if they're telling us like what he's going to be doing this season. We don't fucking know, right? So
he's injured.
It looks to me that out of the London clubs in this conversation, we improved our 11 the most. That's what it looks like to me. Because yes, Jed Spence could play. He's not.
They don't want him. He never played.
Yeah, like he's not gonna play. Perisic should probably play.
I do think he's gonna play like cup games and stuff. But yeah,
I'm talking like league minutes.
Yeah, league minutes.
No, to be fair, like from what I could tell, like he did not fancy Emerson at all. Like towards the latter half.
He actually likes Emerson for some reason. So I don't know.
Mad. Fucking
I don't know.
I said bad.
I just look like we finished.
I don't know.
We finished above both of those teams, right? They now have Europe in a situation last season where they really didn't, down the home stretch of the season at least. And we added more to our 11, in my opinion, than they have. And we finished above them. Maybe I'm being overly simplistic. My question is, how do we fall behind both of them?
Because
just hope and dreams.
Florida said, everyone thought
for real.
Roman going, the new guys coming in weren't going to do what they're doing. That's what they thought.
I can't stand y'all steak ass club, and I still had y'all third.
Yeah,
I don't get this. Like I must be missing something.
You know what it is? Nah, Peter, come on, man. You know what it is, man. It's football. People don't use logic.
I mean, I know, but like,
argument. That's where that comes from. I've said this before. As much as it is funny seeing you like in the mud, when I said this, when did Arsenal and Spurs become better than Chelsea? I missed this. What happened?
I've never seen like an agenda just grow legs and just start running like this over like nothing much.
Sprinting like Forrest Gump. You know what I'm saying? Legit.
Why don't these guys get this? They sanctioned us, and we're still having a better summer window than both you clubs. You know what I mean? And we started late. You sanctioned us. Our own government tried to defeat us and put us out of business.
Bro,
you
fucking
still-
Boris Johnson tried to do
you
that and he lost
still
his
couldn't
job. He
do
got hold
anything.
that, man.
We got sanctioned. They tried to sell us to some Chicago bottom-ass people and tried to destroy us. No. You got a Tom Bowley.
See, here's the thing. How did Chelsea take a sidestep or a small step back, Ray? How? What happened? Who are we missing now that at the expense of like who we bought in, you factor that in, we like become less talented in a position?
We won 2 trophies last season and we didn't play well for half of it.
No, but like if you want to say Rudiger is leaving, like we replaced Rudiger with Koulibaly. Unless you think Rudiger is clear of Koulibaly, which I don't. I guess that's a debate to be had. That's the most like debatable position. Like Lukaku, who didn't want to be here, left on a loan, is going to go on another loan next season and get bought. He's never going to come back. And we have Sterling.
But the best left back in the league last season.
Werner might leave. Oh no, that's 4 Premier League goals. Who else is going to score against Southampton? Oh wait, everybody else. Doesn't matter. So Werner might leave. Batshuayi was in Turkey last year. It's not like he was playing. Marcus Alonso will probably leave. Azpilicueta signed a new contract. You feel about that however you want to feel, whatever. Christensen left.
Yep.
What? That he wasn't like exactly playing at the back end of last season either. Our goalkeepers are the same. We might lose Kepa, I guess. So like we're picking off squad players or people who weren't really contributing, and replacing them with people who, in theory, should contribute more outside of Rudiger. Rudiger was a main staple of the 11. He left, but Koulibaly's playing where Rudiger was playing.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about it.
He likes this Villa kid. He's gone straight into first team training. Chucky likes Chucky.
Yeah.
So he's brought Gallagher in as well. Gallagher's staying, giving him a squad number, so that's rotating it. Whether they bring in Frankie de Jong or not, it's all good.
So here's the thing, right?
That's gonna happen.
Just slightly saying that this guy just, I don't. You know what? If it happens, I even mad. It's just hearing it from you lot before and after, innit? Like that's the worst part about like footballing disappointments and not getting players.
Blue, you know?
I know, look fantastic.
You're wearing blue,
but yeah, I know you saying it's okay, man, to compliment. I know, phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
we're wearing all colours.
As it was saying, it's like it's all the shit talk with it, innit? I don't mind like my team losing and disappointing things happening. Cool, I've seen it all happen, innit? Like I've seen the worst of the worst. It's just hearing it from you or Peter or Lewis or C1 or whoever else, innit? You know what I'm saying?
This is only happened in the last 4 days. You know that.
The worst part about other teams being successful isn't the other team's success, it's the fans. That just adds on to it. Like when you lot were going on, I'll never forget. I'm still traumatized. I need to go talk to a therapist of you lot talking about winning the Champions League last season. What I had to endure, it was fucking.
Might happen this season, right, Peter?
I'm gonna have to.
Hey, we spinning the block, man. It's bad.
Yeah, spin the block. Benzema there with a chopper.
That's fine.
Top 4 picks.
We'll deal with him.
Yeah, somebody asked, so we'll go to you on that, Peter. Your top 4. You don't have to put it in.
Top 4. Yeah. Swap Arsenal for Tottenham, but same shit as last season.
So you reckon top 4 is the same as last season?
Yes. No. Arsenal gets it at the expense of Tottenham because I think Harry Kane's ankle explodes.
Okay, so your top 4 is City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. All right, cool. Yeah. Jazz, what are you saying? What's your top 4? This man have been asking.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Same
Unfortunately.
Same as Peter's.
Hold that.
That's just mean. That's just mean.
Hold that, Jess. Hold that.
That's just mean. Yes.
Nah. Fuck you, Jess.
Enjoy Tony Marshall, man.
He will. Enjoy Richarlison. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, man.
I got. He's on the bench for like.
Yeah. Wait until Kane gets injured. What happens when Kane gets injured?
We could give you
Kane's not gonna get injured. Trust me.
You don't need this, innit? Enjoy Eric Dyer in your backline as well. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you got Maguire. Like,
Eric Dyer.
Hey, Maguire's gonna be out. We got improvements. You stuck with him. You know what I'm saying? We got improvements. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, Maguire will be starting. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Go back to your top 4 anyway, dickhead. Go on. What's your top 4?
Hey, so
got no answer, Jess. No answer.
No, I got an answer because he just wants me to hurry up.
No, but Flawless has got no answer.
Yeah, I can't even be going back and forth. It's like, I was thinking of other positions and he would have a rebuttal for everything else I said in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, fuck you, Jess. That's all I'm gonna say in that, innit? Oh, I'm saying it's ridiculous.
Basuma's injured. Winks might play, Jez.
Winks is not playing.
As someone who gets and this guy right here I'm about to introduce gets the Ronaldo to Chelsea dream. And welcome Lewis to the show as well. What you saying? Good?
Up the Chelsea.
See, he gets it. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to you, Lewis.
We're signing everyone.
No, I want to do it, but
we're back.
Right. Are people keep on? Oh, Jez, your time. What is your top 4, my G?
So my top 4 is obviously the same as Peter's. Spurs finished 5th. 6 gonna be West Ham.
Yeah, you got a 7. Hey,
yeah.
Fuck you, Jez.
You think Tottenham are finishing 5th?
Well, if I go in detail later, obviously, man don't want to listen to me speaking, so I'm not going into depth in that.
Oh, man don't want to listen to me. Oh,
After
you're not wanting Jez.
Oh,
come on, Jez, man. Your time. Well, listen, man. It's your time. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Pussy. Put your real top 4. Come on.
Hey, no, this is my real top 4. I even tweeted that.
Yeah, go on. So now, why do you think? So why do you have? Why do you have Spurs 5th? Why do you have Spurs 5th? Talk to us.
No, I think the issue is the quality in depth, or like even in the starting 11.
You just know
in the midfield, not even in the attack, but I'm talking about midfield and defense.
You don't trust Conte though.
You know what Spurs.
I trust Conte, but the issue is with Conte. Is that we're gonna play like Peter already mentioned. We're actually gonna be playing twice a week, and if we do drop down to Europa League, I do expect him to do not just automatically trying to get if he somehow, let's say, finish 4th in the Champions League group stage, or we drop out very early in the Europa League, then I think we get in top 4. But I want us to, if we drop down to the Europa League, I do want us to go far. So
you know your motto today.
So I want us to get far. So it's like it depends on the situation.
Man said 5th drop into Europa League. What the fuck?
No,
he knows his team. Good.
I'm talking about. What's
Fair enough.
No,
I do have them 4th though, but I understand as much as it pays me to
the first Tottenham fan I've heard say this.
Yeah, as much as it pays me to agree with Jez, I actually hear it. I do. Go on, Jez. Carry on.
Like I said, is for me, it's the issue is that our manager doesn't really like playing twice a week, considering how many games are going to be there. It's like I think people don't take that into consideration, in my opinion. And I was just deep in, unless our squad depth was actually better in midfield and defense, I would feel a different way.
All right, so your top 4 is City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. Scott, what are you saying? What's your top 4?
Literally exactly the same as last year. I think Chelsea and Tottenham have strengthened their team well. I think Arsenal have strengthened their team well in certain places, but they're still with number 5 when he goes away, whether that's, as he should be doing with everything that's going on, or whether his like Pringle tube legs give out on him and he's injured for another 2-3 months, whatever it is. Like when they lose him, they're fucked in the midfield. And at that point, yeah, their season's done. And as we brought up earlier, they got no goal scorers. Like, who the fuck is scoring their goals?
That's a valid point.
It's exactly the same as last season. And City are definitely winning the league.
Lewis, what are you saying? Top 4?
Same as Scott. Doesn't change. Like,
That's fair,
I think we get 3rd. We're sorting out our defence, and now I'm confident in the squad and everything. But we're not going to break the top 2, so it's whatever. Vibes.
Surfer.
Yeah, same as last year, but I don't think the top 2 are breaking 90 points. And I think it's the top 3 are a lot closer. But if they lose Bernardo Silva and don't replace him, I might change my mind. That's all.
Bernardo Silva would be a big hit. He would be a big miss for them. It's a massive hit.
Especially if they don't replace him.
Yeah.
If they don't replace him, they haven't got anyone in that squad.
Probably got Sandy Young.
That's
that would, to be fair, that would probably be the best replacement.
Nah, imagine, bruv. I've had enough hijacking for 1 year.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah, it's gonna be swapped deal.
It actually makes sense as well. That's the thing.
It does. Oh, fucking hell.
It's gonna be a swap deal.
You just spoke it into existence.
Oh my god!
I've just realised now that it's not.
That's nice things, bro.
That's what it is. It's a swap deal. Just realised that. Unbelievable.
Oh Jesus!
It's
going to be then.
£17 million loan from City. This is gonna be unbelievable.
Yo, Eddie, what are you telling me? Your top 4 next season?
What?
Same old shit.
United 8.
City at the top. Loser pool at 2nd.
Yeah.
Stank ass scum at 3rd. Hold on.
It could be the North London. It could be West. I hear that.
It's
Definitely West,
right there with the blues, the dark blues. And then Conte's hair plug foundation, they're gonna come in 4th place.
This guy's ridiculous. Who's
They could use his hair plugs to cover the hole in your roof, really, couldn't they?
Hey man, that's for the ambiance. Don't worry about us.
That's for the ambiance.
For the ambiance.
The ambiance.
Hey, you want to
Who
know
else?
what
Who else got water? Who else got waterfalls in their stadium? Nobody does it like us.
We out here, man.
Thank you, Lisa Left Eye Lopez over there.
Let's go. Hey, shout out TLC. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no scrubs, man. RIP, man. 100%. And yes, to E, Eddie is a hater, but Eddie lets you know in it. He'll let you know.
I ain't trying to be friendly to your squad. Fuck him.
Yeah, he is on that. Timo, this gonna be good. Your top 4 next season.
Same like
how high do you have Spurs? I know you got Spurs high. You smile. I know you got Spurs high. Don't switch it up. Go
same
on.
like last season. I'll be real,
Okay.
same like last season. But if City lose Bernardo Silva, like I might change. Chelsea's a second one.
I hear that.
What? Did you say
What?
So if he said if City lose Bernardo Silva, that
How does that put Chelsea in second?
I'll be real. I can see Haaland miss some
I
games
love to
this
see
season.
it. I love to see it. I love it.
Wait, hold on. No,
Wait,
no,
you
Eddie.
think Haaland's not injured, Brian?
I don't think you would love to see this.
No, because then that means Liverpool win the title. I can't.
Yeah, I don't think you're hearing what he's saying, Eddie.
I'll be real, man. I don't want to.
Eddie, you don't want that. Eddie, you don't want that.
No, I just the Chelsea at second.
You know what?
Bro.
The best case is
Wait, so
watching that-
Fator, you
don't
think
watch-
we're finishing? You think we're finishing between City and Liverpool?
he said if they lose Bernardo Silva.
I think that's more unlikely than us finishing above both of them, to be honest. I can't see how we're better than one of them and just good enough for second while the other one is in third. That doesn't make sense to me.
It depends on City though. Let's say if they lose Bernardo Silva, like I said. I don't know.
Okay, so why would that push them down to third? Wouldn't that just push them down to second?
Hey, he's giving his answer. Let's move on. I don't want him to.
No. Actually, because I knew he wasn't going to disappoint. The same way when I asked Eddie, I knew he wouldn't disappoint. I knew Timo
What did he
wasn't going to
say?
disappoint. He said same as last year, but if City lose Bernardo Silva, Chelsea will finish second.
So it's not the same as last year.
Well,
No.
if
That's
City
what he
lose
said.
Silva,
Yeah, if
we
City knows,
finish
but
second.
so he said the same as
Yes.
he said the same as last year so far. But he said if they lose Silva, which obviously
So
they
then
will.
Liverpool win the
Yes.
league, we finish second,
Yeah.
and City finish in third place.
Yeah.
oh, so
Spurs
Liverpool win the league,
Yeah.
and City drop to third.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what he's got. The way people are. Yeah, go on, Lewis. Go on.
No, I was just saying like that's a mad turn of events.
It's very
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Yep.
when people are just writing up
Didn't think
things,
of it
it's
like
crazy. Like City are going. You know what City are going to do? They're just going to go on one of them runs and remind everybody why they are Manchester City.
City so
Like people are talking about them. Like, oh, if Haaland misses games or if they don't score goals, like someone's taking a beating. You know, I'm just saying right now.
By the way, I still believe City's going to do some business. Just some
They gonna put somebody to the sword in it. Keep sleeping on him. I'm saying I'm being deadly serious. That's me as a United fan saying that. The way people talking about.
Is he that good of a player? That you
I think they're only going to sign a left.
Oh, my internet just cut out.
Alvarez looks great for them. Like, he fits it so well.
I think they're only going to sign a left back if Bernardo Silva doesn't go. See. That's what I think they're going to do.
I think they'll replace him though if he does leave.
No. If Bernardo Silva doesn't go, I think they're only going to sign a left back.
Oh yeah. They'll sign a left back, but I think that team's more than good.
They have to sign whether it's to play Phil Foden more in the centre or it's to bring someone in the quality. They have to sign someone in that area. They have to because they haven't got really anyone else who could do what he does. So yeah, it would make it equal. Whether they finish, I don't think they finish third, in my opinion. But I keep saying the first part of the season is mad with the fixtures. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. You're going to see shocks. You are going to see shocks
tomorrow.
Aubameyang top goal scorer. Let's go.
Oh yeah, let's get to that. Before I give my before I give my top 4, I've said this before. I think it'll be the same as last year. I see it as the same order, same as
you
last
said
year.
United will finish second.
Yeah. You know why I said this? Because like what's his name who calls into the fan calling show, LT? We got that dog in us, that's what it is, isn't it? That's why
I'm glad that was on Twitch last night, man. That radio was on live and survive YouTube.
Yo,
Pete, you should have been there, man. Yeah,
for those that haven't seen the fan calling shows, make sure when we do them on Twitch, you get over there because some of the characters that call in A1 in it. Like some of the stuff that gets said, it's brilliant in it. Like I'm all for giving people a platform to give their opinions. Ahmed. Yeah, Ahmed in it. Shout out Ahmed.
He's probably in a
that's my
joy
guy.
coma at the moment. He's probably in a joyous coma. He's just recovering.
When he said, "Oh, hopefully Chelsea can survive."
Survive. Yeah, survive. Yeah. Jesus.
He also said he also said he guarantees that you probably finish fourth as well. That was the best one. He said he guarantees you probably finish fourth.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh shit, yo. But yeah, I forgot who's even that. Lewis Aubameyang, are you with it? Talk to us, fam.
Best goal scorer we'll have at the club.
So
bring him in.
I don't think it's out, though.
Bro, I said yes to Ronaldo. I'm gonna say yes to Aubameyang. Barca fans actually said he's been really good for them since he's gone back. I think he's got 11 goals in 13 starts or something like that. Like he's still scoring, and I still think like as long as we can create chances for him, we'll put him in the back of the net. Same thing I want with Ronaldo. So yeah, bring him in immediately.
Let's face it. Most of us on this panel.
That will be like the fifth Arsenal players he signs for us, right?
That's what I mean.
And he's going to win the Champions League.
That's why we want him. That's part of it, to rub it. If he scores and contributes to winning things, to rub it into Arsenal's faces again. And Arsenal players join Chelsea to have a better career than he ever did at Arsenal. You know what I mean?
If he scores at the Emirates and pulls out the Black Panther mask and does a backflip.
Oh my God.
Hey, by the
I'm
way,
going to do a backflip in front of Arteta.
By the way, who has the number 14 at Chelsea?
Chalobah. Yeah,
you should have get the Aubameyang.
I want Aubameyang
to be fair, he's had other numbers before. He had 17 at Dortmund as well.
I want him to do an Adebayor when he scored against Arsenal at City.
You know what? Fuck it, give him the 9.
I would love that. I would love to see that.
Give him the 9, single swim. Fuck it.
He's not coming.
Knee slide in front of Arteta.
It looks like he might.
I hope he
doesn't. It's
doesn't.
still informal talks though.
I really hope he doesn't.
Now this is just to get De Jong, guys. It's just to get De Jong. We all know that it's happening. So, you know what I mean?
Get me both of them.
We've got enough. It's 300 million now, Lewis. The budget. It's gone up. So, you know.
300 million. Yeah.
So
that's going to be what 85 on Fofana.
Yeah. So that does mean I think it just crosses 220.
50 on Cucurella. It's about 130.
55. Yeah, 55. I don't think they count. I don't know if they count the Chucky signings and the Slovenia as their budget. I don't know if they count that, but they might because that Chuka guys.
Oh yeah, and Werner might be fucking off soon.
Just I'm just terminate the contract. Yeah, but maybe that's the extra budget thing. Just terminate Werner's contract. Whatever it is.
Just as the same about Chelsea said, if we do get Fofana, De Jong, and Aubameyang, I will consider putting us in for the league.
We're not in for the league. We're not in for the league. We're not.
Even with those 3 signings.
Yeah, we did this. We did this last year as well. We got overhyped. I'm not doing it again. Even with those
we're not winning the league.
I'm not saying we're in for the league. Last year we got overgassed because we thought the squad,
Champions League.
The squad was good enough, but there would be an overhaul of the squad this time. I'm not saying the league.
Also, the biggest.
I think we get closer.
The biggest thing compared to the other 2 teams above us, biggest thing compared to the other 2 teams above us is all these players are going to need to gel together and learn the system.
Yeah. That's why I said. That's why I say I won't put us in for
like
the league.
this first season. Yeah, this first season is
Champions League.
It's a gelling season. Everyone learns the system, learns how to play together. Like we'll see what happens next season, but this season I'm not. Like as long as we finish 3rd and win at least 1 trophy, like a domestic cup or something.
We get
Champions
League closer in the league. Not only because I think
Istanbul 23, man.
Istanbul. It's Istanbul.
Istanbul, man. Kebab, man. I want to eat that kebab in Turkey, man. Let's go.
This guy's wild.
Don't lie about that. You just going for the Turkish.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, you just going for the Turkish bundle. We know you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just sniggered, yo. You just
the butler one.
That was a day snigger, you know.
Yeah. Hey, the baklava
for the turkey perks. That's what you're going for.
Yeah, that's what it is exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? And that going for them turkey titties, man. We know you.
I didn't want to say that. I didn't know if I could say that.
Yeah, of course, man. You can say that, man.
In my own mind, I was like, is that
Hey, Chat Mafia, let's get to this 90 likes, man. We got 90 in the chat. Look at that 90 likes, man.
Facts. There's over 90 of you locked in. Yeah, man. Make sure you do that. But yeah, I don't see if Chelsea, Fofana, De Jong, and Aubameyang, like I think what Surface said is correct. You get closer, but I don't think you compete for the league.
But
with
for us,
those.
Now we're not winning the
I
league.
think the top two will drop off as well.
You did say,
yeah,
that could add it to
the top two will drop off. I don't think anyone's getting 90 points. I really don't.
If we win the league, fucking give Tuchel a statue immediately. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Win the Champions League instead. Up the Chelsea.
Liverpool did lost Mane as well last season.
Yeah, they lost Mane. You're right.
Yeah, you said it again, Surfer, earlier in the show when you was like, both the top two you could argue are weaker, which is the case.
Weaker,
yeah, even though they're still better than everybody else, they still are weaker. Yeah. So hopefully they don't get 90 points. I'm tired of seeing these two freaking just run through teams, man. Tired of it.
Marina didn't fuck up our defensive contracts. We could afford to start our attack and actually gone for the league.
I think we're seeing with with the top two as well. Obviously, you've seen the people City have lost, and they were very important to how they wanted to play. Obviously, if they lose Bernardo Silva as well, with Liverpool as well, we've seen with their midfield over the last couple of seasons, they're easy to play through. Their midfield is easy to play through. Yeah. Like, even with Fabinho and Thiago and whatnot, their midfield is still quite easy to play through. And so having Mane was an easy out. Having Mane and Salah were easy outlets. Now you've only really got Salah. Like, I like Diaz, but he's not got the same effect that Mane does. We'll see how Nunez does as well, but...
Yeah, that's what Jesse. I don't think anyone thinks.
Question.
I think anyone thinks that Liverpool are better than last year. I mean, we'll get better, but like Scott said, I think it'll take some time. But I think we'll get closer, and they'll drop off. So it won't be a 17-point gap or an 80-point gap like it was. I think we'd be. I was
going to say that's the thing.
I think we under 10. It'll be single digits.
I was going to say though, if everyone goes, then like so as just said, then they're not better. But the fact that they were like, what did you say, 17 points ahead of us? Even if there's a drop off, there's not going to be enough of a drop off, and us get enough of an increase for us to close that 17.
They would have to have a Liverpool defensive crisis for us to get over.
I was going to say it would have to be an attacking crisis for City and a defensive crisis or midfield crisis for Liverpool for that to happen.
And for us not to have any like important, impactful injuries, which I just can't see not happening.
That World Cup period.
World Cup, exactly. The fixtures, the congested fixtures. Someone's getting a hamstring. Do you know what I mean? That rules about for 6 weeks or something like that. It's bound to, right? It's bound to.
Yeah, you can definitely see that happening. So
five
subs is key as well. It is key. And you lot share this across the socials. Let's get 100 people in there, man. We got just over 90. Let's share this across the socials. Open up a couple new tabs. Let's get 100 people in there before we close out the show. Continue to get the questions in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Roll to 5K subscribers. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well. We go live every day, people. When I say City, you could argue Sterling, I think, is a big miss for them. But I think Haaland is more than an adequate replacement. Like, people can run bants and run jokes about Haaland. I think he'll be fine. Jesus for Alvarez. I don't know a lot about Alvarez, but I don't think Jesus is as big as a hit. Zinchenko, they've lost. They may try and sign a left back. So you could argue City are better. Yeah, you could argue.
What I've noticed as well from the Liverpool game is the biggest thing they need from a wing back is for him to be left-footed, because I noticed like they can't play Grealish and Cancelo on that left-hand side together because both of them want to come inside and they have no width.
Yeah.
Like if they're going to play Grealish and it looks like that is who might be starting on the left consistently, they need a left-footed left back. They need someone who can give width, because Grealish looks all like just lost, because when he's got no one supporting him, he looks lost.
He
needs someone overlap. He does need an overlap.
Yeah, exactly. Because then he gets more time and space on the ball to do what he's able to do. Because like he looked completely lost against Liverpool.
City do play what's it called? Different inverted fullback. Anyways, like this is what their system is like. But I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, that's why I was thinking, like, why they just didn't just go all in for Cucurella, because I think it just gives you a different option.
Jez, my theory is this, Jez. They don't see him as a starting, like proper starting, like, and that's why, because they're not going to spend £50 million like they did before, or 55 or whatever, for someone who's they don't feel is going to start. I think they see Cancelo playing on the left and Walker playing on the right, and they were going to mix and match some games, but they didn't think that. And Brighton have got a right to price what the players like. You know what I mean? It's a seller's market. It's not a buyer's market. It's a seller's market.
The guy they've moved on to looking at now won't be a starter for them when he comes in. No, Sergio Gomez from Anderlecht. He won't be a starter. In fact, I saw a report, I think yesterday or the day before, that they're thinking of sending him on loan to Girona for a year.
But they still need a left back then, don't they?
Yeah, I know. I don't really understand it myself.
I don't understand that. You need to buy someone, even if it's for a squad, you need to buy someone there. It's like, I don't understand. Well, I hope you don't buy him. Fine. Who cares? Fuck him. I mean, don't buy him. Do you know what I mean? Don't send him on loan. It's your fault.
But he definitely won't start for them.
No, play Ake at left back, like you're probably going to have to do in some games. Play Ake at left back. It's your problem, isn't it? Not mine.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what they do because, like we've already stated, the window's not closed, so teams like City can still do more business as well. Just goes on to say, okay, with the signing of Sterling, K2, Cucurella, Fofana, De Ligt, and Oba, you don't think we would be 10 to 15 points better than last year? I put De Ligt in there as well.
Listen, I think we will. I think that we can be better points wise. But I keep saying, I don't think we'll improve points wise enough to get over to be in the title race. But I think the others two will drop off. So we'll get closer and we'll get within. It'll be single digits.
Also,
I think we can definitely get. I keep saying this. Our problem wasn't against Liverpool and Man City. Okay, we lost to City twice, right?
Yeah.
Our problem was against the other teams that we dropped points to. The Burnleys at home, the Everton's away, the Wolves, stuff like that. It's like we need.
I think he meant the young in that, not the Ligt.
Yeah, we need to be better against those teams and stop dropping stupid points against them because ideally the Liverpool Man City games would then become not really that important. Only important in terms of if we're close to them in points. So that's what we've got to get better doing. Not losing at home to Arsenal as well. That would help.
Yeah.
You know,
also as well, with all of those five, you'd assume that probably all of those five are going to be starters. They're going to be the starters that come in. Like you'd imagine Sterling's going to be starting most games up front, same with Aubameyang if he does come. Like Koulibaly's starting. I'd imagine Cucurella's starting, Fofana's starting, and De Jong might start. I think he probably will. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 6 starters. That's over half a team that you've then got to like hope hit straight away. Like there's no bedding in period if you want to win the league. They've got to hit straight away.
There's a thing to say that they, because of the good fixtures, they might not get a chance to bed in because of rotation.
Yeah.
At the start of the season, so they might not. You're not gonna. That's something. I'll
also,
international break in September, we're playing every 3 or 4 days.
I do see where he's coming from because if we get all of those signings, that's a very strong fucking team. But I still think City take the league title in spite of it. Like they're just too good.
Because
we need another window on top.
You're right though, but it's a strong starting 11. It's not a strong squad then. Like we still have issues. Like say for example, we have to rotate.
No, but it means our overall depth is better as a result.
But what might make a difference? What might make a difference is the DOF comes in, sorts of scouting because our youth scouts are brilliant. I don't.
Paul Mitchell. You got Paul.
Just put them up.
Got Paul Mitchell.
No, but then, like I said, it's after World Cup. The January window might pop up with something that none of us know about. You know what I mean? That's what a proper DOF does. It's got networking everywhere. Oh, picked up this guy. £8 million. Suddenly scores 50 goals in the next 2 seasons or something. Like a Chicharito for Man United. No one knew about Chicharito. No one knew about him whatsoever. Just extraordinary. That's the signings that we want to make, so we don't have to pay these large transfer fees and make money. That's what we want to do.
No, I hear you. And with that, even with these signings here, Justice, your attack's still light. Even because the only attacking player in that is Aubameyang. Aubameyang, Sterling, and one other is not enough to me to go and compete against Manchester. To go beat City to a league title.
Yeah. But the thing is, as well, is again, if we do have to rotate, we're then bringing in these players we don't think is good enough, like a Kai, like a Hudson-Odoi is still here, like whoever else I can't think off the top of my head, Pulisic. Like, and then we see why they weren't good enough because they come in and the level drops. And so for the games where you have to rotate, there's a drop off. And when you see Liverpool do that, there's not the drop off, or there's not as big a drop off. When you see City do that, there's not the drop off, or not as big as a drop off.
Yeah, because Jota will come in and bag a couple of goals.
Yeah, and see what say with your chest, man. Man said, give me for Fafana, De Jong, and the winger. I might say something on the low. Nah, say it, man. I'm saying than that. Don't say it on the low. Say it with your chest.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, it doesn't matter what signings we make this window. We could bring in Messi, and I still wouldn't say we'd win the league.
That's fair.
Because I'm not gonna. There's just, again, because of the time and like patience that City and Liverpool have had with their teams, like they just have the edge on teams just because they know how to play their system. They know it like the back of their hand, and they'll beat teams through just sheer perseverance.
Yes,
the funny thing is, well, is when you just say exactly those things here, but when I'm trying to tell that to my fan base here, thinking of all window that we had compared to Chelsea, so that even, and then looking at Liverpool team and City's team,
I'm just saying.
Say that again. I missed that last part. Say that last part again. What did you say, Jez? You cut out, innit? I don't know, it was just me. You cut out.
I was just saying that. I was just saying apparently we can compete though. Yeah, like these guys don't need any time to adjust to the system and everything.
Exactly.
Apparently are good enough, but when I try to tell that to people, they don't want to listen.
Yeah, because people are foolish. Go on,
Mane carried you the second half of the season, bro. He stepped up when Salah didn't. You know what I mean?
Here the thing is, Ilias, even if he carried you how he didn't, let's say what you're saying for argument's sake is true, and he only had a good couple months. That good couple months still contributed to you being 2 games away from
when Salah did
a quadruple.
Yeah,
like my point is, Mane's a miss. Even if Diaz and Nunes hits the ground running in sensation, Mane's still a miss for you. He's still one of your better players.
Yeah.
Easily. Like, even if he's declining, which I've spoke to Liverpool fans and they said he's not what he once was, we're not going to act like Mane's not Mane, and he doesn't have an effect on your
I'll
team.
be right back.
Yeah, no stress, Eddie. Of course. Like, Mane's still a miss for you lot. He is. Same way Sterling's a miss for City, even though I still expect City to win the league, they'll still miss Sterling. How well the replacements do, we'll see. The whole point, what Liverpool are trying to do is trying to catch City. Do I believe you've done enough to do that? No. You're trying to get past City. I don't think Nunes is the answer. But I don't know who is the answer. I think City are just better. They have a better manager and a better team. But I think Nunes will score goals, though. I've said this. I think Nunes will be fine. We talked about squad cohesion, or the Chelsea lot have in regards to how it affects new players coming in. That's one thing about Liverpool is the team. No, Scott said it. They know that system like the back of their hand. So that's going to be easy of him to adjust, and they're going to create chances for him. That's why I expect Haaland to score as well.
And that's the thing, like Haaland and Nunez, because I saw someone tweet this after the Community Shield game. Like, the way they both play, it's not pretty. Like, it's like the way I describe it is they're not good fits for the teams they're playing for in terms of play styles, but they'll still score goals because they're just like that as players. They'll score so many goals. It's just going to look ugly while they do it. It's going to look so disjointed and ugly. But they're going to score goals.
It might not be the prettiest. No? It might not be the prettiest. And that's what it is. And we know how we have one on the channel in Riot who's all about the eye test and how things look rather than actual results, which is crazy from a Liverpool fan because this kick and run styles brought you success. I'm saying in that. Like, you don't have technically sound footballers in that. You don't have your Bernardo Silvas and Folders and Marises. You have Salah, you have Mane. Firmino's an exception to the rule. You have Henderson, you know what I'm saying? You had Fabinho, you had Robertson and Trent. These ain't technical players. Thiago's one of the exceptions now.
The thing is now they have to try and move away slightly from that because they need an improvement on Henderson. Because there's only so far that his technique can get you.
That's
it. Now they need an improvement because he's got as far as he can get you. You now need a Bernardo Silva player, or even like a Gundogan type player, who's still got the same energy, but technically just better.
Facts. That's been you spot on, Scott there. And Justice says, but City is changing their system to fit in with Haaland. They're not changing their system. Do I see a slight alter? Do I see him altering it? Yes. Pep could have easily went and signed a João Felix profile type of player. He specifically went for Haaland for a reason. I think personally, 1, he's trying to keep things fresh. 2, he's trying to get over the hump in the Champions League. That's why I think it is. Because he could have went and signed a João Felix or a profile player that fits what Manchester City try and do. So he's gone for Haaland for a reason. Pep's not foolish.
He needs to win a Champions League to get it off his back. But he can't.
And I think that's what it is.
He can't win without Messi, and also that he's a checkbook manager. I know he's not. I know he's not a Czech manager, but it goes. The last two teams he's had everything. Essentially, what he's the structure off the field, the training ground, the players. He's had it all, and he needs to deliver a Champions League, at least one. But to get because he'll go down, if not the greatest in this era, definitely, but like one of the greatest of all time. But he needs to win that Champions League, without people going, you only won it because of Messi, Iniesta, and Xavi, and all them men. You know what I mean? It's like one of those. You need to win it. And let's be honest, he should have won it. He should have won it. The team should have won it at Bayern Munich, and he should have won it at City. Yeah, 100%. Teams he went out to with Man City is pathetic. Really. You know, it's absolutely and the way they've gone out as well is pathetic. Yeah. I mean, it's fun to watch. It's pathetic.
Well, like it definitely is, because it's a new story. So that's why I think he's gone with Haaland. Like again, I say this all the time. Pep's not stupid. Like whether it works or not, he has a plan in place with Haaland. Because like I keep saying, he could have went and got someone that fits that profile. But I think he's looked at it and gone, let me freshen things up. I need to win this Champions League. Let me go and get Haaland. And I think Klopp's doing the same thing with Nunes. I think he's gone away from, even though Nunes fits them. Actually, no, Nunes is away from the normal nines they have, because it's normally a Firmino who's there. He's gone away from that because he's trying to get over the hump in the Premier League. You don't spend 80, 90, however much money it is, 80 million on an attacking player to get there. And Chelsea and Brighton, is that confirmed? All right, so Cucurella to Chelsea, I think it's confirmed.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah. But the thing is, though, is that Haaland one, I think there's a 2-year window before the release clause kicks in, right?
Yeah.
We all know even if Haaland doesn't win the Champions League, if he bangs the scores goals, Real Madrid are going to come in.
Yep.
For him, or probably Barca with the money later.
Real Madrid or Barca in it.
Yeah, they'll come in. They'll come in for him. They will, and he'll go. So I think Pep's looking at a 2-year window. You know, we've got Haaland. Let's do it right now. If I can't win the Champions League with Haaland, then I'm never going to win it with Man City, essentially. So,
and
he didn't win it with Aguero. Do you know what I mean? Aguero's one of the greatest strikers ever.
Yeah, you're undermining a Jesus and Sterling loss for City. Alvarez makes up for one of them. He looks like a baller, but they have nobody to bring on to change the game. I said Sterling's a huge hit for them. I think Sterling is a big miss. Jesus less so. But to say they don't have players who can come on and change the game is incorrect. They start with a midfield three of Rodri, De Bruyne, and Gundogan. You got Bernardo Silva who can come on the pitch. You got Foden who can they have ample we're not gonna act like they don't have options. They have game changers still.
The thing is, for them, it should be Grealish. He should be the one that should be that Sterling replacement. Because, in terms of the dribbling nature of Sterling, that aspect, it's very similar in terms of the low center of gravity to just attracting players around him. It's just number one, he hasn't got the kind of eye for a finisher at a back post, and also he'll learn this hopefully under Pep, but he has this habit of keeping hold of the ball too long. That's what I've noticed with Grealish. He keeps holding the ball way too long. It's not quick like it is with Sterling or with other players. But Grealish should be the replacement, should be the one that is then able to come on and change something. But he's looked, I'll say, inadequate so far. I'll be kind.
And here's the thing with that as well. We've seen this with attackers. With Ray Gundogan doesn't start anymore. Yes, you're proving my point. When you said they don't have nobody to bring on to change the game. Gundogan's a game changer. It's my point. There's a United fan here, there's Chelsea fans here, there's Spurs fans here. We would all love a Gundogan level player to come off.
I'm taking him yesterday.
It's what are we talking about here? Yes, I know we don't like it. Of course, we wouldn't want a Gundogan level player to be off their bench. You got Jez over there who's happy about Richarlison. You know what I'm saying? And that he pushed you down the flight of stairs for a Gundogan. Am I lying? Am I lying?
I said don't lie on my name.
Am I lying, yo?
I'm not. You're not lying about the the Gundogan stuff, but don't lie about the Richarlison. What the hell?
That's your man's in it, man. You know what I'm saying? This guy, man. Why are you trying to go away from that? Yo, Richarlison, man. You know what I'm saying? Good squad player. You said he's a good squad player, correct?
Yes, it's because
okay. So that's proving my point then. See, this is my point. You're proving my point. No. My point. No, don't do what. My point is that I was making because Ray's not listed to be clearly because he says never started last game of the season or Community Shield. I'm not saying he started. You said they have no game changers. I'm saying Gundogan is a game changer. That's what I'm saying is we would all love a Gundogan level player off the bench. Am I lying? Jez, you wouldn't like a Gundogan.
I'm talking about Richarlison.
Yeah, you like Richarlison. You think he's a good squad player. Am I lying?
Literally won them the league.
Yes. But I'm talking about what's it called?
We're not just gonna lie about again, people. Yeah, it's funny to get on Pep and Manchester City, but they're still. Why have they been dominating the league then? People expect massive drop-offs. I don't know if it's because there's no football. I don't know if it's because the new energy of the league. But I'm hearing Spurs can win the league. I'm hearing Arsenal are gonna do this and that. I'm hearing City are gonna drop off majorly. I'm hearing Liverpool. All right, okay. All right, we'll see in it. Let's wait until we're 12 weeks into the season, 3 months, and City and Liverpool are clear at the top. Then what? Everyone gonna act like they didn't say all this stuff. And you have Chelsea in third and Spurs and Arsenal and United battling for fourth. Like, that's what's going to happen. But I don't know. It's crazy. Justice says, Real have already said in 2 years they're activating the release clause. It makes sense. Makes sense. But Taza says their team looks so unbalanced right now. They're going to need time to patch together. If they lose Bernardo, the title race will be interesting. I can't say they look unbalanced because I've seen them. They've played one competitive match.
They played 3
which is
games.
A glorified friendly. This is what I'm talking about when I say the overreaction.
Games,
like, you need a bigger sample size. I'm not judging friendlies. I'm saying Community Shield. I didn't watch. I heard they didn't play well. They didn't look good. Cool. If we're having this conversation come the end of September, that's when I'll be like, all right, maybe there's something to this.
Yep.
But other than that, I can't turn around and say that unbalanced because I've not seen them play. Wait until they smash West Ham 4-0 on the weekend, innit? Then what? Know what I'm saying? In that. Let them put West Ham to the sword, or I don't know, their first 5 games, one of them teams to the sword.
Will be in the mud.
Like, I'm just saying, innit? Like, people do this people have done this all the time, and people don't like winners and stuff. If they do lose Bernardo Silva, though, I believe he's a loss. He is a loss, 100%. Bernardo Silva would be a major loss. But if they go and do the swap deal for De Jong, he's a loss, but it's not as big as a hit.
Wait,
we move.
You say if they're going to buy Bernardo Silva, they can't even register yet.
They've been signing Lewandowski, Rafinha, and all these, but they're gonna find a way to register them. Like
I say, it depends on if they end up getting De Jong, it kind of depends, or if that swap deal does happen. Which the more we talk about it, the more sense it just makes so much sense.
It makes so sense.
Hey, might be back, you know.
But yeah, if they do that, then they can.
And to Ray Millie says, I'm talking game changer in terms of injection of pace against tired legs. Sterling was the architect for that winning goal. Now what you're saying makes sense. I don't know why you didn't say this 3 comments ago. You know what I'm saying? Rather than trying to go back and forth. Just be clear with what you're saying. Yes, is the lack of pace an issue for them? I do agree with this, yes. However, I don't think it's that much of an issue to the point where they don't win the league. They still have the best team. They still have the best 11. They still have the best squad. They still have the best manager. If the City don't win the league, who's winning the league?
Listen, Sterling made an impact. Gundogan definitely made an impact. But it started when he brought on Zinchenko at half time and switched Cancelo to right back. Because they were remember they had Stones at right back. They were so imbalanced. Stones
and stuff like that.
Stones can't attack, so you switch to Cancelo right back and put Zinchenko a little more balanced.
Yeah,
that helped.
I'm just talking about like who's gonna catch him. That's my question. If City don't win the league, who's gonna catch him? Who's better than them? Because to me, there isn't anybody better than them currently in the league right now, as constructed.
There's no better.
So Ray, please let me know who you think's better.
They've lost, and let's face it. No matter how you rate it, they bought Calvin Phillips as well. Let's see what he does. See how Pep develops him. Because he might, I know he's 26, going on 27, but see what he does. He could make an impact. Stuff like that.
I think they'll push De Bruyne more of a false 9, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think it will just allow him to probably bomb on a bit more. Especially if Bernardo Silva does go. Probably more emphasis will be on De Bruyne to not only assist but score as well.
That's what I know. Who's finishing above him? With all these issues that City have got, who's better? Ray, I'm asking you. I'm asking others in the chat. If you think City have all these issues, tell me who's finishing above them then. Because you lot don't rate Liverpool either. And you don't rate Chelsea. So is it Spurs, yeah? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, Spurs, yeah.
Oh, man said my side, Liverpool, come on, G. Now it makes sense what you're saying, Ray. I get it, innit? Okay. The team have been kicking my ass for 4 years in a row. I'd understand, innit? Now it makes sense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're
just thinking they're better, innit? Whatever lies you want to tell yourself about Gundogan not being good.
He a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, man, now it makes sense, innit?
Oh, so he must be a part of the Nunez Defense League, huh?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm looking for y'all. Let me tell you something about that bum. I'm going to put it on wax right now. He ain't getting more than like 15 goals, G. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to be trouble. Going to have Scuba Steve gonna have his protege, Kitty Pool Darwin. You know, it's ugly out here for y'all, man. It's ugly. It might be a bigger gap between first and second than second and third. That's what I'm thinking. It's gonna get ugly for y'all, man. Shout out Sadio Mane, the real king of Africa. Y'all disrespected him, and now y'all got to hold this smoke. Y'all got to hold all of it.
Yeah, it's all mad, but I get it now, innit? Now it makes sense. But all right,
Now
people, now it makes sense. We're gonna close out the show. There's still over 90 of you lot locked in. And
Hold up, we 2 likes away from that 9-0.
Yo, get the likes up, you know what I'm saying, while I do the outro. Big up to all of the regulars, all of the new people, all of the members as well. Make sure if you want to join the membership to support the channel further, people, link is in the pinned comment, people. Links in the pinned comment. But if you want to support for absolutely free, hit the like button, share across all the socials, subscribe to the channel as well. We will be going live in about 5-10 minutes for Pro Clubs, people. That'll be live on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch, people. That'll be live on the Twitch. Make sure you follow over there as well. Download the Twitch app. And just come get involved in the conversation and that. And hear us, you know what I'm saying, going at it on Pro Clubs as well. But yeah, man, big up to everyone who's locked in as always. Scott, we'll go to you. Anything you want to add before we close out the show?
Not that I can think of. As you said, check out the Pro Couples afterwards. Apart from that, not really anything else. Not that I can think of.
Always good to have you here, man. Big up, Scott, man. Always good to have you here, my guy. Always, every single time. Yo, Lewis, my G, I don't even know if he's there. Anything you want to add? Apart from up the Chelsea, champions of the Real, Club of the Year 2021, Champions League winners 2022, third place finish in the Champions League, bring in Aubameyang, bring in Ronaldo, get rid of the Germans, Choco Brothers, Tommy Tuchel's treble trick and Steely Blues. Anything else, yeah? Have I said it all? He just unmuting himself as well. Did I steal all your lines, yeah? I stole all your lines. Good, I'm glad. I stole all his fun. That's what Lewis had to add to the stream. Make sure you go subscribe to Carefree Lewis as well. Make sure you do that. I'll add that into the mix. Took your whole spiel and that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know I've been around.
I'm a blood clot, Yang.
There you go. I'm saying. There you go. Yo, Surfer, anything you want to add, fam?
I can't. I just want to sign him so we can just do that. I just said
World champion.
If he doesn't do anything. Yeah, like, join, subscribe, share, follow. I put a link in for Casually FC.
Go subscribe to Casually FC, people, right now. Make sure you subscribe.
We'll
you can see
Sunday.
Surfer over there.
Yeah.
Peter's over there. You'll see me over there when they need me as well. So make sure.
Yeah, well, you know. So yeah, and it was we'll be on Pro Clubs. I think we're in Division 2.
Yeah, it's road to Division 1 actually.
Division 1. Wow, yeah.
Road to Division 1. So we're trying to
then follow these guys as well. And subscribe to this channel as well. And
make sure you do that. Yo, Jez.
Not to Jez.
Hold that. Just hold that.
Sleeping, man.
Is Jez asleep?
Yeah,
Jez asleep. This guy fell asleep. Bless him. He's only young. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell?
Oh, there we
go. Oh, there he is.
Not doing a team.
Yeah, facts. Hold that.
And said he did a trend to the back post.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold that, Ray. Hold that, Ray. Yeah, hold that, Ray.
Yeah. Hey, Ray. Yeah, hold that.
Hold that, Ray. Yeah.
Yo, Jez, anything you want to add, fam?
Flawless. We're gonna do the Pro Clubs on Twitch, so make sure you tune into that. Yeah, man. Big up to everyone in the chat, and then also make sure you like as you're going out.
Let's go. Love that. Yo, Eddie, my brother. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, man. Appreciate the chat mafia, chat capos. This was a dope Q&A. Y'all make sure to hit that like. Let me need what we got. What we at? We at 90 yet?
I check now. I believe but mine is saying 88.
I got 89 on my part. Yeah, so who's lacking, man? We just need one more. One more like. Huh?
Yeah, man. Someone will drop that. 100%.
Somebody will drop it. But yeah, dog, appreciate the opportunity. Y'all go kill it in Pro Clubs. Jez, don't you fuck up, Jez.
In Jez's defense, he is a very good wing back.
We're doing the watch along tomorrow, right?
Yes, we are doing the watch along tomorrow. Yes, I was gonna get to that.
Yeah, because I'm handing out pink slips if it don't go right. I'm handing out pink. Oh, we had 95. Hello, 97. Hello.
Let's go.
Hello. Yeah, man. Love for that, people. And yeah, big up El Jefe every time.
Love. Timo.
Yeah, just like, subscribe, and we'll make sure you follow the Twitch as well. And good luck to Flores. He's got a show later on tonight as well. So good luck to him.
Hey, love, fam. Much appreciated. Yeah, man. Big up everyone.
Shout out Scheme.
You know what I'm saying? Did you just shout out then, fam?
I said shout out Scheme.
I'll see.
Pyramid Scheme. Yeah, Pyramid Scheme.
Oh, Pyramid Scheme. Big up Pyramid Scheme. Ray. All like I said, all of the regulars, all of the new people, love it to it. Big up to all the panelists
all the
as well.
ops.
We're back today. We're back to the mudslinging proper.
Shout out Ray Millie, my dog.
So yeah, we're back. We're back today, people. Stats, facts, and vibes. 5 p.m. Myself and Statman Baines. Top 6 predictions in the Premier League. So myself, Statman Baines. 5 p.m. here on the YouTube. Then starting 15 minutes before kickoff, 7:45 p.m. All of these are UK times, people. Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. And then depending on what time I'm back, depending on the result, you may get a fan calling show on the Twitch. But like I said, keep a lookout on the upcoming live stream schedule. Let you know all the shows that are coming up on the YouTube and the Twitch. And I will do fan calling shows Saturday night on the Twitch, also Sunday night on the Twitch as well. And you'll also get the watch-alongs and the Sunday Q&A as well. So, man, so much content coming up on Sarcasm City TV.
Oh, man,
we'll continue to grow.
You got only in August. Wait till we hit November with the NBA streams added.
Oh,
good. And World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Lord,
Yeah.
Might do it in shifts, some of these streams.
Number 18.
Facts. I've already thought about it.
Number 18.
All right. We're not even gonna. We're just gonna ignore what Timo's talking about. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. Love to everyone that has locked in, and this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big